Washing gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up. 1-1. Theo is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. Rock that 35 round. We have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Theo. Sure enough, with the push from the backside, finds Jazz.
Licença, Tocinha! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Limes! Pofo pra cima do Delzinho! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clipe da jogada!
Tomara tá. Um som, morto.
Vou cravar cima, crava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem um. Vai ter mais um. Aí tem que botar essa.
Pode ver agora, calma, segura.
Nossa!
Hey, we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky and Dark Wizard You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my God. We've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's going to round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Doing a quick list in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're doing it.
People see, there is one A, there is one A, there is one A, there is one A now, there is one A now.
Marvel misses one, but doesn't miss twice.
Oh my, Chris, he's all one more. Where you at, homie? I know you're typical excited on this area, but right now you're nice. It ain't even close. Lucky, get headshot. Costco, flip the smoke. Get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Extend was left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make
Yo, this girl's dirty. Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem Misa coming through. What's that? Is that the kilo? Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus kilo. Oh, Kells. Finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the kilo, bro. I have been. Found herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, Brig stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there, Verdict, at the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in. I think you're right on the money. The arrows is pushed back up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone you.
And a very good evening. We are back for another season of Mobile Mayhem. We got the challengers right around the corner. I am Verdict. With me tonight, Deanna. Deanna, talk to me. We've got challengers on the line. We've got 4 teams that are going to be making the pass coming into the next season. Are you excited to see what's about to unfold?
Yes, that I'm excited. I'm so happy to be once again here with you, and co-casting with you, it's just like, I'm so excited when I found out. I was like, oh, I can't wait. So I'm actually very, very happy, and I'm very happy to be again here with people from the EU, right, to see EU teams, and overall to enjoy this new season, right? So I'm actually very excited. But how was your day, Verdict? How are you?
My day was great. Woke up, got to working out, got to getting everything done around the house that I needed to get done. I got a little bit of yard work in, and then I got prepared. It's going to be a new season right around the corner. Obviously, we got to get through these challengers first. And as I mentioned just a moment ago, only 4 of these teams are going to make the cut. But what I will say is one of the matchups that we had on our hand today did result in a forfeit, so we won't actually get to see 4 matches. We will see 3. We'll take a look at the schedule right in front of us now, as it was supposed to start off with Zidium Pegasus. It's not the case. We are going to moving on. The Zidium going to be getting the forfeit. What was the verdict on that one? Was it Zidium forfeiting or Pegasus forfeiting?
Pegasus forfeiting.
Pegasus forfeit. So we will be starting off with Void and Team Maze. Yeah. I'll just say to Maze. I don't know how to T and Maze.
Team Maze.
I'll let y'all be the judge of that one.
Moving
Moving on to our next matchup after that. Yeah, we're going to be struggling all day. The challengers, though, they'll be all right. If they wanted us to know how to pronounce it, they would have hopped in and said, hey, Verdict, this is how you pronounce that, because, homie, I know you're terrible at doing it. Unfortunately, I won't be improving that skill anytime soon. That was just acquired as I was a child. It never progressed. You get the picture, so on and so forth. Atomic and Icy, as a digressing, get off subject, will be our next matchup. After that, we will be ending the night off with a little bit of Evil Elves and Panic, based off the matchups we have on our agenda for the day. Deanna, talk to me. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I'm looking forward to the last one, actually. You know, Panic. Last season we didn't really saw them, but prior we saw them play, and you know, before that, and they really, you know, let me, you know, they really show me that they are a very good team. So right now I'm actually very excited to see how they're gonna do. But also I'm very interested in the new teams, right, that were made. We definitely see a couple of like players that came back. Like for example, we have in Team Maze a couple of players that we saw before prior in other seasons, right? But I'm overall excited to see the new teams formed in the past couple of weeks, and because we didn't saw them play the other days, right? I'm actually very curious how they're gonna do. But how about you?
Oh, I'm right there with you. I was taking a look at the run of show, and I was taking a look and see what rosters we've got on our hands. Well, if you can't pronounce Team Maze, it's okay. I'm sure we'll be having no problems pronouncing some of the players. Balance, Boot, Goliath, Zaka, Gristo, aka Leader, and then their sub is Rasmo. God damn. How did we let this team get through qualifiers like that? How was this team not invited? This team is stacked. This is like 1, 2, 3 stage 5 players, and one of the stage 5 players is a sub. How does that not make the cut? You know what? I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show. Void, a team that was sent to the qualifiers or back to the challengers based off their performance in last season. Not necessarily getting the best run, but obviously I don't think they even started the regular season with us, so it's acceptable to be in a position like this, but I don't know if acceptable is going to be, you know, making the cut, because let's just be real, Tamaze looks absolutely stacked, Deanna.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward, but I'm looking forward to see how Void's gonna play, you know. But because last season, as you said, they didn't came from the beginning, right? They came after I think a team dropped, right? So it was maybe the first time they played, obviously, Mobile Mayhem. Some of the players were like kind of new, so I'm very curious how they did in this break, and if the roster changes were like, if were any significant roster changes on their side, right? And how they're gonna play, because I do remember they are very good at S&D, so maybe it will not be as easy for Team Maze, you know, to play against them, but I'm very, very curious.
I'm very curious as well. Let's take a look at the rosters too for the match 3 on our high. Gon, YV, Loli, Killian, Killon, I don't know. Zorky. Killian? Okay, Killian. Like million,
Killian,
but
yeah.
Killian. Okay. For that atomic roster, and then we've got Ackerman for the sub. I see it's going to be nobody that I recognize as well. Turtle. I think I might recognize Turtle. I don't know why. I think that's the only person. Okay. All right. And then Panic's roster looks pretty stacked as well. Patron, Vittel, good God. Capron, is that Capo? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching.
I think it is.
It just looks like a Capo like reskin. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. I'm getting excited. We're gonna get prepared for our first match of the night. Obviously, we've got best 3 right around the corner. Deanna, talk to me. What are we looking at for this first series?
Well, we're gonna start with the hardpoint on Raid, followed by an S&D on Standoff, and if you're gonna get it, that game is gonna be a control on Summit, and indeed, it needed to start with hardpoint on Raid. I was really hyped up about this first matchup, but it's hardpoint on Raid. But what are your thoughts in this situation, Ferdy? Because I can't talk more about Raid, I'm sorry.
I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, Raid, it's a beautiful map, it's great, lovely location, terrible spawn points, though. Hardpoint, gonna be a brutal one. Obviously, we've got a little bit to improve in that regard, but hey, you know what? These players want to play it. We're going to let it roll through. The second map's beautiful. If we do make it to a game 3, it's going to be a blender. Got to give a huge shout out to Marshy coming through with the absolute fire, man. Stroke of genius with that beautiful, beautiful raid, homie. I am impressed with your consistency and being able to deliver to your followers, man. You've been absolutely killing it. My guy did a 24-hour stream recently. If you don't follow Marshy, go ahead and jump on his channel now and hit that smash button for a like or follow wherever he's streaming. I think he's just Trovo exclusive for now, but homie, he definitely needs to get on YouTube, because I would certainly be there as well.
So I had such a reaction because I was like, what Royhan was saying in the chat, and then I was like, oh wait, you have a session. I'm like, oh my god, And my reaction was like, oh, you know, because I saw you first, because I don't really pay that much attention. But you are looking absolutely fire.
You know, the caterpillar is trying to grow. You know, it's trying to blossom into a beautiful butterfly. But I mean, what can I say? I just wanted to try something new, right? You know, I think I did a goatee last season. And then we did, you know, a full beard at one point. Now it's, you know, trying to regress and get into our grown man state. Right now we're getting to our grown man state here in game number 1. The estate here in Raid. About to be a bloody one. Right now, Ping One's the focus. Ringside's locked down. It is a plethora of blue on the left-hand side of the screen. And you know what that means. It's a lockdown on the objective, too. So Ringside shut down for now. Split spawns coming through for the flip side of the map. And right now, it's just the best job of trying not to get picked apart. And just like that, the split spawns actually pan out perfectly. Goliath, the last man standing. The rest are going to have to fend for themselves on the respawns. And a clean swoop break here for the boys and gals over at... Oh, I've got cartography showdown, too. I got to change that. Sorry about that, chat. I'll get that taken care of. But what was the name of the other team?
Void.
Void, there we go.
Team is Team Maze, yeah. Yeah, definitely they break through that P1 and they had a good position right at the beginning. Right now, pick up a couple of points and moving towards the P2 where you need to secure the spawns, right? So be quite difficult. You are not there yet, but we have Mute and Vince who are pushing and they are holding pretty good this P1. They holding pretty good this P1 and moving forward to P2, right? They had the spawns and that is important. We have Trace here with a good position in money room and it seems like Team Maze has like it's quite hard for them to break through this P2. It's still early, but I feel like it's gonna be a long way to actually break through it.
Long way to go. Obviously, things are never like set in stone after the first 2 hills, but you can start to get a little bit of a lead right now. It is going to be remaining with a consistent hold 30 seconds through. Hit from the front side. Mino Shake. Mino. Oh, no, that's Mino Sabe. I don't understand either, brother. Can't get the break in. Gristo now trying to get the break onto the front side. It is 2 down. 1 more to go right around the corner. Matty was holding on for dear life, but he's got to wait for more. As the Catastrophe is going to come through, they're going to funnel in. 2 down, 2 to go. It's still 1 left standing. Matty going to be dropped, and just like that, with 15 seconds left to scrap for, they're going to be able to get that, but now it's a struggle to get over to Noob. Big Zaka's the only man standing, and as soon as I swap over to his POV, man's down. So Spawn's not going to be favoring him. It is going to be a break here for the boys over at Team. I don't even know how this. Team Maz. Tamaz. Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go with Tamaz. If not, guys, come back and tell us afterwards. But we have the first round of you know, the operator here. I forgot how you call it. Oh my god. On the side of a Void. I didn't cast MP for so long. But yeah, they managed to break through this point and they are holding very good against this team, because at the beginning we were saying that it's gonna be quite hard because the other team is with very good players, right? We have Boot, we have Balance, we have Crystal, Goliath, Zaka, right? Players that would always stand out in the previous games. And right now, Void came in this Harpoon game and they are actually doing very good. They have their rotations on point and they managed to break through the point. This is what happened on P1, followed on P2 when they actually hold it very good. And right now, in P3, it's all about them. Like, they managed to break it and they have a very good lead, right? Moving towards this P4 where it's like, the spawns are non-existent, right? So they really need to play a lot and you know, around the spawns and try to hold it as much as they can, because if not, you're spawning in Narnia, you know, or on top of each other. So yeah, it is very hard with this before, but the rotation is there on the side of Team Maze actually.
It is. They're going to be able to start off with their first initial hold, as obviously they haven't had one since P1. Trophy stuck in midair. I'm looking at Boot's perspective. He has been manning the Godheady onto this pull, or this courtside objective. Break not coming through just yet. Spawn's locked down pretty heavily. Here comes the Arsenal, though. The Annihilator pop is good for the first. Mute on a rampage now is trying to get the top side controlled. He's got 2 down, but third, no bueno. And a lockdown here in the P4 side might be a silver lining for the boys over to Maz. Void on the outskirts looking to get the break in. It has been solid so far for Tamaz. Can Void get the break? Absolutely not. From the top side, it's not happening. Mute again, the last one in the vicinity. Does find one on the tree. Godheady. The comms are locked down. 10 seconds left to go. It does not look like we're going to see this scrap be scrapped for. And with that being said, P5's open up for business. Trying to cut the transition in half. Mute there. Finally gets shut down himself now. So lockdown there on the P4 site for the side of Team Maz. And we've got ourselves a 104 to 100 point game.
saying, I think they updated the spectator, but because right now when someone is using an like a score streak, it shows on the left. Before it wasn't like that. I think they changed something in the update. But yeah, this P5 is quite hard to hold. You need that control over on top, right? And right now, once again, Void has it. You know, it's a closer game, right? Not at the beginning, but Vince is on P1. He's trying to hold the spawns, right, for the rotation and for the transition to be actually good when they are moving towards the P1 reset. But right now, Big Zaka finally broke to the hard point. He's on the point and he needs some help from his teammates. He's getting some shots, but they have a full control here, right? I feel like this P5 will not be break very soon. And Mute, as soon as I said, he is just jumping on the point. It's just like, he was like, no, you're not right, Diana. But right now, we're gonna do the transition towards P1, where I think there is already a lot of players from Void, as I said. Goat here with his Purifier ready to use. So Vince with a triple in the feed. That was such a good triple kill there. And right now, Goat, as I said, his Purifier is on, and he's waiting for the players who are coming to P5.
Yeah, P5. Completely done and dusted. First set of hills in. It is a dead tied game. Obviously, we're starting to see what could be progressing a great game. P1 has been flawless so far. Tac 5 is going to be Pop Bristow getting popped through the wall. The Holger is running rampant. The break does come through. The backs of 2 coming through. Vins pops the Hunter Killer as well, but Vins is Goliath actually going to be able to find one himself. So hill time's going to be collected. 30 seconds left to go. It's a connection over to P2. It's still a little bit of a scrap for Maddie. He does not want to call it quits here on P1. Obviously, they are funneling in to the line of sight for the players now as they have to sacrifice and make the move over to P2. Let's see if they can get the job done on the comeback now. The investment of the early setup. Will it go to spoil? Let's go ahead and jump in with the side of Void to find out.
One
is boom basket, trace. Nice trace.
Jungle, dead.
I have Puri inside.
Push.
Okay, I have 3 sides.
Money. They pull.
I'm flash.
Don't pick
He's still money.
Flash that.
Money.
Jungle, guys.
I'm smoking money.
Just keep stacking heaven. Come.
I got it one inside.
I'm flash mid-stairs. One pillars.
Pillar.
Fury inside, one tap money, man.
One long.
Pillar's dead. One inside, behind the column.
One heaven. I can't see the DMP, bro.
Heaven low. One money.
Yeah, 2 inside.
They're smoking mid.
Comms are absolutely atrocious at that point. Obviously, we caught them at a bad state. They had the right setup. They had the right mentality. There's still a little bit of hope left right now. The early setup does get spoiled. And Tamaz is absolutely running rampant right now inside of the objective. They are stacking it. Big Zaka, known for his big kill time. I think he picked up, what was that, 4 minutes and 2 seconds on the objective, one of the screens. It's absolutely absurd. Just ridiculous. 10 seconds. Yep. Shu is on the other foot here as the break does come through with 10 seconds left to go. The only good thing going, though, is Mute is already there and new, and so is Vins. And those are the 2 anchor-like players that you need to get this anchored setup for the P3 spawns.
Here, but we saw in P2 they were struggling a little bit. The P1 was quite hard for them. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but teammates, right? They actually did such a good, like, kind of comeback. They managed to get the P1 and P2 reset on point. And right now, we're gonna see how this P3 is gonna hold on the side of Void. They did good earlier, so we're gonna see if actually teammate is gonna be able to break through. We have a couple of kills from Gristo. He's trying to push, but he got shot down. Goliath is in, trying to contest. He's by himself on the point. He's trying to get his teammates to come help, but he's still alive. That's important because he's contesting. Minosaur with the kills in the feed, but this point is a little bit harder to hold because you have that 2 cards in the back, you know, and if you contest behind this other, like, you know, blue van, right, it's gonna be very hard to actually break through it. And the contest is still in. We're gonna move towards P4, but as I love to say, there is no spawns in P4, so you just need to be there and try to hold it as much as you can. But Zaka is already there, right? He's holding it, and I feel like Void's gonna have like such a hard time to actually break in.
They did. They had a hard time the first time around. This time looking no different. Top side's locked down. Mino Sabi. Oh! Trace coming through the massive 3-piece. Might have flipped this one on its head, but as soon as they die, they come right back. And they're up top. Goliath, the last man alive up here. 2 are already back up. Boot holding down the fort yet again. P4 lockdown courtside. They are balling. Vins gets the God tier send of a topside spawn, but it is going to go for granted. Here comes the last-ditch effort to get across the finish line. It ain't happening, homie. Mute. Through the front door he goes. Drop Matty the last hope. He's right around the corner. Gonna be able to find one. He's gonna have to get the player inside the cubby. Pops the... Oh, my God. Pops the Fury. Gets absolutely canned from the side. And Goat is now the last one alive. On the flip side, Gristo does manage to stay alive. But it ain't happening. 2 seconds is all that is needed. It is said and done, ladies and gentlemen. This one, it's over. It's 250. It's 166. Started a little bit rocky there for Tamazi.
Yeah.
They come through with the ultimate finishing moves there on the P2 to P3 to P4 connection. Absolutely pristine with the rotations.
Oh yeah, definitely. They managed to actually play so good, even if in the first set of rotation was a little bit harder for them, right? We did had that big lead on the side of Void, right? But in the second, they were like flawless. Their rotation, their breakthrough, they were just on point, and they actually managed to win it, and with a big lead, right? 250 to 166, and you can see with the kills too and the objective time, Zaka was the one who had the most objective time, 203 on the point, and 3 other of his teammates had more than 1 minute on the point, and Gristo has almost 1 minute. So a lot of OBJ kind of play, you know, they played the Slayer, they had very good anchors too, and they actually managed to win it very, very easily, right? Well, very easily. They had some struggles at the beginning, but after that, they actually did good. On the opposition, we had Matty, who was the top rank with 36 kills, but just 3 players had 1 minute 35, 1 minute or 1 minute 10 on the OBJ. You can clearly see with the breaks in, it was very, very hard to actually hold them. In the first set of heals, they had the rotations most of the times, but after that it changed. So teammates actually did very good.
That's the thing right there. You just hit the nail on the head. The biggest thing about this first game was Tamaze absolutely adapted in that second set of rotations, and it showed. The kitchen side locked down. P1, they didn't give up as much turf. They corrected those mistakes that they had made through the first set of hills, and ultimately were able to contest when they were on the back skirts of not being able to get the early setup to P3, even though the break came through with about the same amount of time as it did for the side of Void in the first set of hills. The most important thing was they were able to adapt. They contested in the P3 site. They did not manage to give up literally more than 10 seconds off of that objective. The whole time it was contested. That is such a big L for Void. That was their time to regroup, and they were robbed of it. Big gunfights early on in that hill opening up. And obviously, it was a cluster trying to get over to the P4 rotation where, I mean, we'll just say it, that was the money hill for the side of Tamaze. And obviously, we never saw quite the adaptation there for the side of Void to regroup and, you know, regain. A lot of devastating blows in that P3 site, but we're heading over to the Search and Destroy standoff. It's going to be the game changer. It is all on the line here for the side Team Void. Deanna, do you think they got what it takes to take this to a game 3, or is this where their run ends?
The third game, because like as I remember from Void last season, they were like very good in S&D especially. So I remember Goat and I think Matty in particular, and wins with the snipes, like Goat as well. Like Goat was the name that is always, you know, if I think about Void or someone asks me about Void, it's always Goat. You know, he is the one that, like, I think he's sniping. If I'm not sure, I think he's sniping, right? His sniper shots are on point, and he most of the times managed to clutch. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a team play, right? You still need your teammates' support. So I'm very curious how Mute and Trey is gonna play, because I didn't saw them maybe play in this roster before. So you know, in this team, right? So I'm curious to see how they're gonna do. But Goat was one of the, you know, players that always did good. But how about you? Do you think we're gonna have like a third game, or it's gonna end now?
That's a great question. Obviously anything is possible here, but with that being said, I don't know if it is, you know, the day for the side of Void. I think they are not going to be able to hit their mark. You've got a lineup that's full of stage 5 talent. I mean, literally half of them have been there, done that kind of scenarios. Granted, Balance didn't start for Stamina. He was, you know, there present in attendance. He knows what it takes to get to a situation like this. Still has a lot of that, how do I say it? That information, that knowledge that it takes to drive a team. obviously,
Okay.
hearing him being dropped from Stamina, or Animus rather, kind of hurt. I don't know if he left or he got dropped. I don't know what the case was, but kind of wild. That roster is completely, I wouldn't say because completely different, but it's not the same that we saw compete in our last grand finals.
Yes.
We'll come to find out what that team is consisting of. I think they had a Grizz, but they lost Marvel. I know everybody saw that on Twitter.
Yes.
I don't know how they're going to be able to handle that and recover, but less about that, more about this. Balance definitely got to be that entry fragger to make something happen here.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to see this S&D. It is on a nice map standoff, so yeah, I'm curious to see how both teams gonna play. As I said, but I'm very excited for Void, because they did very good most of the times in S&Ds when we were like watching them. So yeah, hopefully they're gonna be able to show us how good are they in the S&D.
All right, well, this is it. All's on the line. You lose, you're done. You win, you just fight your a chance to take it to that game 3 and give yourself another shot at redemption. Obviously, right now it's now or never to see what they can do here in the first 6 rounds. They are going to be on the attack. And with the 2-2-1 split coming through for the side of Tamaz, not looking like that back alley is going to be a way of entry. Your bomb carrier is going to be Mino Sabi. Balance trying to get the shots on in. That is Balance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was is that me? Is he Balance or Rasmo? Because
it's
that's got to be Rasmo. That ain't Balance, bro. No way.
I thought it's Balance.
No way.
No.
Balance don't snipe like that. He's not that guy. He's
sure?
not him. No, it's unacceptable. I don't believe it. He's too cracked. This is not Balance on me.
I don't know that. I'm sorry, Balance. Then I'm sorry, Rasmo. No, I played with Rasmo earlier today. What do you mean?
Oh, is it really
Rasmo.
Balancing? I gotta put some respect on his name then. Okay.
It's Balance. I told you. Oh my god.
Me no sabe, me no believe. I honestly did not think Balance had it in him, bro. That's 4 down for him this first round and a bomb plant. God dang.
Damn.
He is putting on a clinic here in this Search and Destroy so far.
I'm telling you. Yeah, he's good. Like I was watching him because
Oh, he's clipping
like,
it now.
nah.
Don't be. Come on, bro. Don't be that guy. Yeah, he is. This is challengers. Don't clip it.
Well, he did good with that sniper, and they did won the first round. Right now we're gonna see the second one here. I did watch Goat picking up a good kill on Boot right earlier in the previous round, but right now they're gonna maybe play it a little bit slower. We have here Mino Sabe who pushed again as he did previously, but right now he got killed by Beans, and right now it's a 4v4 situation. We had their player to actually pick up the kill on Beans. Gristo got mute too, and again Matty from the back got the kill, and right now it's a 3v3, and they are kind of exchanging the players, right? They got the kill and actually managed to get another kill too. The bomb is on the floor somewhere. Yes, is on the floor, needs to be picked up, but they are not moving very fast. They are taking it slow, right? The first one was like very rushy first round. Right now they are taking their time. They still have 52 seconds to plant and also to kill at least one player, but yeah, it is kind of slow.
Yeah, slow to develop. I mean, obviously a lot on the line here. First line, they got absolutely sucker punched. It's the UL coming through. Goat ripped off of the head. He is well, Zaka. Not only is he a master of objective there in the hard point, he is also a brutal being here to Search and Destroy. Bombs planted. 35 seconds left to go. It is all down to Matty. Can the mans do it here? The Italian Stallion. Let's see what he's got. The flicks there. Not going to be able to connect. Oh my god, that should have hit. No wall bangs necessary. Boat is on the prowl. I don't know how that only did like 10% damage. That was a spot-on shorty shot. Maybe the nerves got the best and he flicked a little bit towards the end. Nonetheless, results in slower or not. Didn't matter. Tamaz absolutely dominating here in the first 2 rounds, opening it up. And obviously the defense not able to find a single point on the board so far.
Ooh, we have Zaka who picks up the first kill on Matt. That was such an aggressive push on the side of Void, but they couldn't like finish it. You know, they got killed. Vince got killed. Matt, got killed there. Right now they're trying to rotate back. Goat got the kill on Zaka. He was trying to do the same, you know, to rush, but Goat got the kill here. Trace is behind trying to help him, and right now they're trying to pick up some, you know, kills or like some information from the mid with the sniper. We have Gristo got Goat too, and we still have will we call him Minosabe or Balance?
Minosabe. He's
Okay.
revamped. He's reborn. He's not the same player he used to be. Obviously,
Yeah,
he's
he's sniping very good.
Yo, that first round, he hit everything. This round, and since he hasn't hit anything, we'll maybe get a little too aggressive here with the hey, he's great sniping. Obviously, Boot is definitely one of those great snipers as well. We see just a little bit of a world star from the top rope. Sends that last player into the next round. 3 rounds down, locked and loaded here. Tamaz looking flawless. They have yet to make a mistake, even since the second reset of that hard point, the second set of hills. We start to see that progression, that flow state here for this team. And right now, they've got a sizable advantage, only needing 4 more rounds to close this one out. Maddie does open up with the first blood and a little bit of a change up now. It's backside going to be compromised. Gas station's locked down. Gristo looking for that lurker. Absolutely knows. I don't think he got the timing for the cross. Maddie has since been in the gas station, and Gristo, aka Leader, going to come through with the equalizer. So we'll see if this player continues to put the pedal to the metal here, as he does take down another Mutes. Drop 3 players left standing. And my, oh my, this one is not looking like a good round. Vin's able to find another one. Goliath there for the trade, though. Goat is the last hope here. As the 1v3 ensues, Bomb's going to get planted over at A. He's got a terrible uphill battle to go through here and overcome. Deanna.
Yeah, definitely. And I was just checking, you know, on the side of Team Amaze, right? They have actually 2 snipers, right? I think 3, because Gristo is sniping too. And on the opposition, right, we have just a 2. So right now, Goat is trying to clutch. It's a 1v2 situation. He managed to get 1 kill. The bomb is down, 27 seconds, so more to go. And it's a 1v2. Now we have Goliath, who is coming from the side. He's in the cubby. He might spot him faster, because I don't think he's gonna be able to rotate, you know, to switch. But Goliath is there and got Goat. You know, actually he went in, and you know, to like actually rotate like 360 would be so hard, especially because he's a sniper, right? And I don't think he actually realized that Trace is there. But that was a very good. We have 4 solid rounds on the side of Team Maze, and I'm a bit, you know, maybe not as shocked, but I was expecting more from Team Void, right? But maybe when we switch sides, it's gonna be different. But until now, Team Maze had actually flawless rounds, right?
Yeah, so far so good. Flawless is the case. Boot opening up with another. It is only the equalizer. Vin's absolutely desperate to get away with this one. Bomb is looking like it might go down as Leader finds another one in the feed. Big interactions on the backside. Zaka gonna be able to find one, but Goat able to find the equalizer. Nothing equal about this matchup, though. Leader gets dropped. Goat now able to make it a 2v2, but this bomb plant is down. 35 seconds left to go on a clock here for the retake. But Minosabe holding down the front side. The backside locked down by the side of Boot. They're looking for the cross. Maddie might have gotten away with it, but he's going to be able to get one there on Boot. Now he's got Minosabe right around the corner. The top side of the tractor's locked down. Breaks his camera.
God.
It absolutely dumpsters him. Oh, I'm in shambles. 5 rounds.
Oh my
Consistently
God.
putting in mad work. Team Maz. I mean, is there any redemption after this one, or is this one over? Is this it?
I think it is it. Like, I don't think after we switch sides there is a chance we're gonna be able to actually, you know, try to maybe make it close. They need to get so many rounds one after each other. We are 5 rounds deep on the side of Team Maze, and we have a fast plan. They are not playing now. Void is trying to backstab them from through P3, right, through market, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, because we have 5 players on their side and they're holding very good. Crystal picks up Maddie, and they already know, they have the information, right? There are 2 players at the boxes, right? They might try to get sniped. We have Vince also getting some shots from Goliath. He's holding this bomb head glitch, and it's quite hard to actually hit him down, you know. It's a 3v3 situation. The utilities are coming in, but they have 8 seconds, and Zaka with a double kill managed to actually got another round in their favor. And if they will not start picking up rounds after we switch the side, I think this is gonna be over very fast.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll flip sides one more time. Could be the last ride here for the side of Void. This could be where their journey ends. Big Zaka able to make it all the way through the gas station, but he is surrounded. 3 players on the outskirts. Oh, actually, all 5. How many can he find before he goes? Absolutely none. 2 down for the price of none. And you see the revert now. You got the hit through the gas station alley. You're just going to maintain the advantage. I don't know. I think this is a time where you absolutely put your best foot forward. Mino Sabi trying to hang on for dear life, able to take down one before he goes. And in the midst of all the trades, Leader and Goliath, now the last players alive. They are on each corner of the map. You can see Leader is holding down the backside of spawn, and you've got Goliath who is trying to hold off the cross in the middle of the map, as well as the spawns of the opponents. So, minute left on the clock now as things start to slow down. Bomb is not picked up yet. Why are we waiting here? I don't mean to be critical, but timing is everything. Maddie going to be able to find another, so we're just going to play it out TDM style. Goliath says, hell, I'll play that game as well. Does find one in Trace now. Shots through. Actually not going to connect through the van. And on the backside of Sports there is going to force Goliath down. So Bomb Plant's going to go down. It's a 1v3 here, but a 1v4 clutch up for grabs for the boy over at Goliath. Tamaz, flawless here to search and destroy. Is this their round? They crumble. Oh, you can't see him? That's tough.
No.
I'm not sure how you didn't see his feet on the opposite side of the bomb, but hey. First round in. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, they still have 5 solid rounds to go without any mistakes, so it is tough. Void has a long way to go, actually, to maybe send us in more rounds, right? I forgot to cast MPM. Sorry, I casted like, I don't know, in overtime. Yeah, it's just like first picks up Zaka, big kill, first kill. It seems like teammates need some rounds to actually, get used to how Void is pushing on this side, right? Minosabe get the kill on Mary, make it even 4v3 now, because he picks up wins too. And I'm telling you, he's not kills, he's leading his lobby, and he's leading the lobby actually, right? Yeah, and then we have who is Bristow with 7 kills. Oh, Minosabe with a kill on Trace. He's actually the star in this S&D. In my opinion, he started very solid. But God managed to shut him down. It's a 2v2 situation. This could be over pretty fast. Less than, 10 seconds if they're gonna push. But right now it's quiet. 1 minute on the clock until to plant the bomb, right? To plant the bomb. And the bomb is somewhere in Narnia. Actually not, it's in Granny, but you got the idea. Gristo got gold. And right now, it's all on mute. 1v2 situation, right? 48 seconds, and I think they kind of know where is the bomb. So if he gonna pick it up, they gonna know. And right now, all 3, I think they are sniping, right? They're gonna go push, drop, trying to rotate back. But I think Boot is quite close to him. He's going to P2, maybe get some information. But oh, he might get sniped here when he is jumping out. And as I said, Boot there, ready to get the kill and ready to get the win for this team.
There it is. That is it. The run is done. 7-1 lead. Hopes for a comeback, not there. Void falling shy of any kind of success here to Search and Destroy. Matter of fact, they started that hardpoint way better than I anticipated. But as things progress, as we've seen this match unfold, nothing different. Tomas coming through, absolutely earning their spot there for the regular season. We'll see them on Thursday as the regular season will start then. Take a look at the post-act report. Looks pretty good. Minosabe, a.k.a. Balance, coming through with an 11-kill game. I actually started off with a sniper, ended up with a switchblade. Doing on both fronts. Got 3 plants to go along with it, too. 8 for Gristo, a.k.a. Leader. 6 for Zaka, who was, he was bringing in the heavy artillery as well as 1 plant to go along with it. Said and done. Team Void not coming up with any kind of successes here in either game. Got to be a little critical of them. What does need to improve? Well, you got a little bit of time before the next season comes. So, what is that? 2 months, 3 months? I don't know if 2 or 3 months is going to make a difference in making a run at a team like this, though. Tamaz, they were stacked to the brim with talent.
Yes. They started a little bit rough. with the hardpoint, right? But we are talking just strictly from the first, you know, set of heals. But then they adapted against Void, right? How they played. They went with early rotations. They managed to actually win with a big lead on their side. And then coming into this S&D, they were flawless. I think they were like the team. They had 3 snipers also in the team, and 2 SMG players. Right on the opposition, we had just 2 snipers, but the sniper shots were on point every single time I was switching to Balance or Gristo. They were always getting some good, nice sniper shots and clutching up. Right, they had just 1 round when they lost, but definitely they did very, very good in hardpoint. And overall, I hope I'm gonna have a chance to see more from Void, right? They did good in the hardpoint, but in S&D, where I was expecting them to actually do very good, you know, it kind of disappointed me in a way. But maybe next time it's gonna be better. Team Maze, right? They have very good players, right? As you said earlier, players that played before and champs and so on. So definitely it was not an easy fight. But yeah, overall, this was the first matchup of tonight.
First matchup of the night. We're going to get geared up for more. We got 2 more across the agenda. We've got Atomic. We've got Icy up next. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and dive into a quick break. Hear a word from our sponsor. Going to give a huge shout out to Grilla, COD Mobile, MGC, as well as Trovo. We're going to hear a word from Grilla and COD Mobile. We shall return after that. Alrighty, good evening, everybody. We're back live for another one. That's right, match number 2 right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting geared up for. How did everybody like the match replay so far? It's a prototype, it's a beta, I would say, but I think it keeps everybody else engaged, and we can kind of enjoy that content. I know I was talking to Deanna; she enjoys it, but I need to hear everybody back in chat. Let me know what you think. Is it something you're interested in seeing, or do you like the same old boring next page screen or next match screen with just music playing? Let me know in chat so we can get some of that constructive criticism across the board. None other than that, I think we got some pretty good additions coming through for this next coming season 2. Love to see everything that's as we evolve as a business, as well as a place to come and just chill and hang out. We want to cater to everyone in each and every one of your lives. So Deanna, next matchup on our screen, I'm not 100% sure of any of these players other than Snarkito and Zorky. Fill me in. Do you know anybody else?
Oh yeah, I know Killian. I know Killian, I know Gon, because he actually kind of played against me in rank many times. Zorky, we know him because we saw him prior. He's very, very good with OBJ, right? I do know Carlo, I do know Turtle. I heard about Drax, I think I saw him play too. I don't remember Genkai. I don't remember actually Snarkito either, and neither Nezra. And why? Why? Is it why? Why? We will say why?
Yeah, sure. Why it is. Why not? Why the heck not?
Exactly.
Hey, if you feel like you need us to correct the way you say your name, just let us know in chat. I mean, obviously, it could be Y, it could be WVY, it could be anything. We don't know. Just let us know in chat. We're going to go ahead and see. What we do know is this best 3 is right around the corner. And it literally is a copy paste from last series in the first game. Nothing similar after that one, though. So, raid hardpoint where we start this journey out and venture out on. Firing range, search or destroy. If it does go the distance, we will see slums, control. Fans coming through for atomic. It was takeoff. Icy coming through with a beautiful map being banned and standoff. Not quite sure. These kids are literally crazy. Insane. Throw them in El Asilo or the Asylum. Just get them the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. One of these teams are going to make the cut. Which one do you think's got what it takes, Deanna? If we had these 2 teams face off against that Void team from earlier, do you think Void would have made it?
I think Void would have made it against the Icy. Okay, but I'm not sure if Void would make it against Atomic, right? Because we kind of see, like, I see Zorky at least is a player that we keep seeing in Mobile Mayhem and so on, right? The rest of them I'm not pretty sure, right? But I feel like it would be more harder to play against Atomic, but against Icy too, with all the respect. Okay, I just saw Ice play in a long time. Last time when I saw them play, it was quite bad, right? It was something else, but yeah, I feel like Void would had a better chance if they would have gone against Icy. But now Icy, don't hate me. That's my opinion. Don't hate me.
Look, I mean, until you prove yourself, you can hate me. I don't care. I'm here to throw blows. This is challengers, all right? You either make the cut or you don't. Right? And I mean, we'll talk about Void not making a cut. We'll be critical. They played against a very, very solid opponent. I think that team could very easily be a top 6 contending team, from the very beginning. Just seeing how they played in that best of 3. Can't give Void too much credit. They didn't win a single match last season. They didn't have the full season to play. Obviously, they didn't make the cut at the beginning. They didn't make it through challengers then. But I am very interested in seeing how that team progresses. Obviously, it wasn't enough to get the job done today. But we'll just not only blame, we won't blame the luck of the draw and them being, pitted against one of the best team in challengers. We'll just say they simply weren't good enough, right? But against an opponent like either of these 2 teams, I think we might have seen a different result. I think we could have seen, the best teams in EU come through and make it through. I think Void might have gotten the short end of the stick. I'm not making excuses, but with that being said, I don't know either of these 2 teams. I've seen Zorky play. I have never seen anybody else unless these are renames. I've known Snarkito to play, and I know Turtle. That's it. That is all. I don't know who these people are. So you got to earn your right to get the respect. And right now, it's their right to earn a spot in a Mobile Mayhem regular season. we'll see who makes out on top now as we're getting geared up for it. Map number 1 right around the corner.
That's right. I can't wait. Another raid.
I bet you can.
Why raid, guys? Hardpoint. P4 in raid is so terrible. Why you guys don't choose it for S&D? Like, I would not mind S&D raid, but like that P4 is just like could be a game changer, especially if you need that P4. You know, it's just like so heartbreaking, I could say. But you know what? We're gonna have another raid hardpoint. I'm very excited. You can see my face. I'm smiling, right? And yeah, we're gonna start pretty fast. Already the players are pushing obviously for that P1 and getting some kills. If I mispronounce any of your name, guys, just let me know. I'm gonna try my best. Right now on the P1 is a battle, is the first couple of seconds of this game, and they're trying to actually get their control, their position, right, to actually hold maybe the spawns and actually have a good transition towards P2, because it's more important the P2 than maybe that P1, the first P1, right? We have Carlo getting some shots from Gun, and right now they're trying to break through this point, right? Ice is holding that P1 very, very good, but right now Zorky managed to jump in and play the OBJ. I always see him on Twitter posting, you know, pics from scrims with a lot of OBJ time, so this is what I want to see from him too. Right now Turtle is coming, breaking this point, and 17 more seconds, and I think they're gonna push towards the P2.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna leave 2 left standing there on the P1 site. We got laundry control here for the boys and gals over at Atomic. First hit there. Sarkita opening up with the first blood. It is through grenade. Ginkai able to find one, but Zorky there to quickly find 2 in return. So backline's going to be held. Gone now trying to get some shots in. He's got the heck glitch to work with. The tree, absolutely beautiful. 3 stacking it. 1 drops. Drax able to get the trades. The backline might be compromised. We'll see if that player gets the sneak pass without any kind of hard pass. Now, a long time since we've seen this break come through. 20 seconds into the objective so far. Been so good. You might be posting all those pictures of horrendous hill time, or a lot of hill time, rather. Enormous amounts. Zorky, his name standing true. So far, he's got 30 seconds on the hill. Killian, last player alive, doing a great job of holding down the fort here to get to sight, but the break, it's inevitable. Side of Tonic able to get the break in through, but the wave of TAC 5 might have just saved this one. 20 seconds left to scrap for, and plenty of it here for the side of Icy to contest.
And actually the push towards this P3 is already made by Atomic. We had Zorky there. We had 1 player from the side of Icy, but he got shot down pretty fast. We have 4 players on the point, actually 3. No, 4, and it's gonna be very, very hard to break. Killian getting shot down, but Genkai got killed from the back. And as I said, this is quite hard. You know, you can contest it very easily if you actually go inside and stay behind the cars, right? You know, so we're gonna see if they're gonna manage to win again. On the side of Atomic right now, they got a lead. That P2 hold was pretty good, and moving into this P3, right? The spawns and the transition was flawless, and they have still 44 seconds to go, so this looks very, very big and very, very good. Zorky is the one who is leading the lobby with 10 kills right now. On the opposition, we have Drax with 8 quite close. His claw was in his hand, but he died quite fast, so that could be very big, but he actually died. Right now, the transition towards P4, where there are not a spawn, I guess, sometimes, right, most of the time. It's made by Genkai, who is waiting from the 2 players that are coming from this P3, and my English just left as usually, but
Hey.
you know, what can we do?
Yeah, what can we do? Hey, earlier I said horrendous when I meant enormous. Obviously, English leaves the stadium a long time ago whenever you cast with Verdict. Right now, he's not the best case scenario, not a great role model. Right now, break here for the P4 side. It is going to be a lockdown on court side. Hill's going to be popped open. Here comes Killian. He's got the grab Vortex, looking to go hammer those top side spawns. No man up there to man the fort, but Rev Vortex is going to cut any and every angle off here for the staircase. Would have been a little bit better if he held that last shot. Third one could have gone a long way, but obviously he was on the brink of getting eliminated himself. So desperate times calls for desperate measure. Lockdown here before has been very much so under control of Icy. Atomic, though, still trying to get the contest in, trying to get the break. Not going to happen. Going good for 2, good for the hill. Y is there as well. Here comes the Predator. Double kill in the middle of the island there on side of the pool site. And just like that, Raid is a horrendous map for P4 spawns. But back-to-back times we've seen 2 teams pretty much handle it with a bit of ease.
They have a P4, they tried to break a couple of attempts, but right now Atomic looks very, very solid, and we are still in the first set of rotations, right? Right now the P5 is quite, oh, sorry, I was about to sneeze. My bad. But P5 is on the side of Icy, right? They managed to get the kills. And finally, I see something else than Holger, right? You see Turtle, he's using an LK. LK is quite good this season. And Genkai with the Tech 5. Tech 5, that's something that I forgot last game to say. I couldn't remember Tech 5,
Hey.
I swear.
Hey, I mean,
But,
look, we've been casting BR recently, you know, we're minds that are in a different state. And obviously, COD Mobile BR is in a different state of its own. The MP, though, is certainly competitive. It is certainly very, very crazy and wild at times and very fast-paced. Right now, the fast-paced break is going to come through. But Callow, hello, opening up with 2 there to ease the time now. 20 seconds left to go. It is all being soaked up here in the P5 site. Atomic is locking it down. They're making the comeback here after a brutal P4 beating. They're starting to do a little beating themselves now, so we're going to go ahead and not beat ourselves off too much. We're going to go ahead and dive in for some listenings. Let's see how these boys sound. Maybe their English hasn't left the window just yet either.
I'm watching.
Pillars.
Jungle.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate away from Zik. I'm gonna rotate away from Zik. I'm gonna support.
Go full
I got
on.
my Pew ready. I'm gonna use my Pew.
What is that?
Nice. Hold on.
Nice, I'm
Drive right dead. Inside here. He's out of ring. In a ring now.
He's dead. I killed him. I'm watching
I'm
him.
gonna take you. I'm watching pillars. I saw laser on pillars.
I'm watching
They're
the
probably
pillars.
gonna come for pillars.
Okay. Yeah, top red.
Top red dead.
I'm coming inside.
Inside one shot. Inside dead.
One next.
One pillar side.
Nice.
Thanks for you.
Top red.
One on
Yeah, laundry's dead.
three.
Laundry dead.
Spawn
Gun you guys. Fuck that. Gun you.
I have
Heaven.
the kitchen.
I'm gonna watch your pillars from upstairs.
Jungle.
All right, somebody's abandoned now. We have absolutely sold the bag. I'm looking at the Discord, and I thought we were jumping in with Atomic. And maybe that is Atomic, but the scorecard is not right, chat. We've been sold a dream. Atomic is on the left-hand side of the screen. Icy is on the right-hand side of the screen. Not quite sure who let that one pass, but hey, you know what? It was a mistake. We couldn't help ourselves. Obviously, you know, we were being spoon-fed information that was incorrect. Pop there for the Vortex. Good for the 2. The break looking like it might be coming through. Drax now popping the claw. He's found millions of shots, but only one opponent down. Turtle, last-ditch effort here to get control back up to the kitchen site is a hot one indeed. That girl is certainly spilling flames of glory for one of these teams. Right now, it's for the side of Turtle, who's got the LK in a dream himself. Zorky, last man standing, gets shut down from the backside. It's Y coming through. What could be a devastating one if he plays his cards right. One player left and standing in Turtle, and that is it. Break gonna come right back in it. Now the battle for New is already being won on the backside. 4 players there for the blue team. I think that is Atomic.
Yes.
And nonetheless, this is brutal. This is not going to get good. Let's go ahead and get good and see if the break comes through here for the side of Icy now as we do our listenings for them.
They're spawning driveway.
I'm using my Annie.
One shot.
One pushing Jim.
Four black van.
One Jim dead.
Spawning driveway.
Black van dead. Two black van dead.
He's pushing IC.
Yeah. 2 AC.
One red car.
Nice. I'm watching Zig. One push AC. One shot. Nice.
Two. Black van on your back, Callo.
I got him. He's dead.
Okay, I got you.
One more. I got two.
Nice, Cal.
Mid-side. Weak. Black. Red car. Driveway. No, one pillars. Mid. He's pushing kitchen. Worry to kitchen.
He's fucking contesting it somewhere.
One bottom red.
One pull.
I got two pull. Kitchen concuss. Dead kitchen.
Kitchen dead.
Okay, one's old. I'm holding my kill cam.
Please hold up. We need to don't get back
I have
from
my
top.
trophy.
I spawn top.
Pull. They got tag.
I'm holding it up.
Bar.
Oh my, such beautiful comms. You gotta love the patience too. Tie game. And a little bit of adaptation there in the P3 site. Wasn't locked down. Callow did a great job of manning the fort. The comms absolutely crispy as well. Deanna, talk to me. This one is getting a little bit better by the minute.
Oh yeah, kind of get out of the hand on the side of Atomic, but it's gonna be all about this next rotation, and they are here. This P4 has always issues, right? And right now we have Killian with the operator, might get some kills, but even if not, he managed to keep out the players a little bit, the enemies, right? Gravity Vortex is really good with this too, right? I really like using the Apollo, getting shot down, and right now this P4 looks very, very good. 60 more seconds, and it's gonna be all about that P5 that is very, very hard to hold. P5 and P1 reset gonna be very hard to hold, in my opinion, right? You need that top control on both, and let's see who's gonna get it. Killian is moving towards this P5, getting some shots. Drax is trying to get the players who are in P1. They are trying to actually secure for the P5. But he actually success. Genkai with the Tech 5 gonna have a good push, but he got shut down from the back. And right now the situation is very favorable on the side of Atomic. They are managing to hold a little bit. No one is on the point. It is still quite early, so they need to put their players where they need to stay in order to actually hold it, right? To have like the control, to not feed the other team, and to overall play the OBJ. And as I said, Zork is already there, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is. It's one of the players that we were mentioning earlier, Twitter. You can find all his posted screenshots of just absolutely crazy hill time numbers accrued. I think 4 minutes and 2 seconds has to be one of the highest ones I've seen. I think he's popped even higher right now. He is locked in for dear life. He's going to get shut down. The break is coming through. Turtle, though, for the revenge. Able to shut this one down. Not going to be able to close the game out, but they are going to be inches away from the finish line. As you can see, the setup already being put in. 12 seconds left needed here for the side. Time to close it down. P5, absolutely brutal on the back end here for Icy. They've got one last hope. Here comes the Callow Annihilator. Can he go big? Needs to find the moments there. Finds the first. Gets a little bit of damage. Has to reposition. 2 down. Need to find 3 more. Cannot connect the shots there in the top side of Laundry. Is going to be able to follow up with a crispy one. Zorky's drop. Nexus drop. Killian's the last man standing on the objective. From the entrance, though, it's WYV or whatever the hell his name is going to be able to find the connect the shots. This is what it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 going in favor of Y and his crew, Atomic.
Oh yeah, definitely they did such a good job, and I'm very, very happy that my friend Killian is top right. He did top rank 41 kills, and look at the OBJ time, 2:02, 2 minutes 02 on the OBJ with 41 kills. That's absolutely amazing. We do have Zorky with 2:11 on the OBJ, but he had just 26 kills. But Killian was OBJ, I was doing the OBJ and also getting the kills. Now on the opposition, okay, we do have 2 players with more than 30 kills, but the OBJ time does not look very, very good on their side. We have Kalo with 110 and we have Turtle with 129 on the OBJ. The rest of them are all below 1 minute. So yeah, definitely on the side of Atomic, they did play the OBJ well. But, you know, it's quite close, you know? It was closer than the first matchup that we had, right, on this map. So, it's just like, you know, I was expecting it's gonna be way, you know, a bigger difference between them. But definitely Icy came in and actually did good. The OBJ was a little bit a problem on their side. Also the kills, we had Snarkito with 18 kills, right? But overall they did good, and Atomic did a little bit better. The rotations were on point, and as I said, having a player with 41 kills and 2:02 on the OBJ, it's a lot. Man, you kinda not really have players who are playing the OBJ on the opposite team.
Yeah, we're going to have to pause a moment. I'm going to have to restart my emulator. It did bug just for a moment. But admins, if you can hear me, please do not start the next matchup. I greatly appreciate it. Nonetheless, give a little bit of recap as, you know, just talking about it. I'll add a little bit more context. You missed it. If you missed it, a little bit more context to that P3 site mark particular. We talked about how it was completely similar to our first series of the night, right? And I think the biggest difference, ultimately, it didn't change anything. But the biggest difference in why it was so close was that P3 contest. Callow came through in an absolute dire time and fragged the hell out on the P3 site. But again, if you can't get P4 control, I mean, that was a bigger difference right there. If you can't get P4 control and P5 time, there's a problem. The contest is great. The time is great. If you're able to flip something on those muddy hills in P3, but it's the ones that are toss-up. P4, one of the biggest toss-ups in the game. you can have spawns and not have spawns just like that. If you know, you know, right? Exactly. It's never, look, back-to-back times we saw the control for the spawns not be an issue in P4s.
Yeah.
There's still a problem, but the players are adapting, and that is a difference.
Yeah, definitely. They had a good hold on that before in the first one and in the second one too. So yeah, but I'm curious to see how the SLD gonna go. Do you have any prediction now after this hardpoint game? Do you have any predictions for this S&D one?
No, I am being told that Icy is made up of Turtle Rashes. I don't know who Rushes. I don't know what player he is and why he changed his name. So that's another player I'm familiar with. But again, when you name change, I don't know you anymore. Sorry. Rashes. I know who Rashes is. We made fun of him at one point. We had a good time doing it. And he enjoyed it so much. He said, yeah, call me Rashes. I don't care. But if you change your name, I don't know who you are. So you're just going to have to re-earn that respect at some point. So they were a qualifier team from last year. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they weren't Icy. Oh, they were Icy. That's right. I'm thinking when I see Icy, I think of Icy I2K. And that's why it doesn't, you know, correspond to me. So predictions wise, I still don't know. Based off what I saw, those other than a handful of players that really stood out to me, there was nothing that like inspired me to think, hey, this team is going to dominate. Like we saw in our first series. I thought, hey, I knew for one that was going to be a tough one just based off the players, but then I saw the adaptation come through, and that's the difference between a great player and, you know, a good player. Great players are always going to find a way to have an advantage, and they recover from their mistakes. And it's one of the reasons why Void wasn't able to get control back in that hard point. This time, I don't know. I can't tell you. The adaptations for both teams were on point, but the hard point still didn't look pristine.
Well, I'm looking forward for this fighting range. Fighting range is one of my favorite maps. So yeah, fighting range. You can play so much like fighting range, standoff, you know, summit, slums even, but not raid. You know, I love every map besides raid. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm hoping this is gonna be a good game. I was just checking who gonna snipe on the side of Atomic, who gonna snipe on the side of Icy, right? But you know, you were saying against Icy. Did you have the chance to actually cast them last year or not?
Yeah, I cast them in qualifiers. I did. I absolutely did.
Okay.
I did, but I just slipped my mind. Absolutely slipped my mind. I had a mental block when I heard Icy. I thought of I2K, and I was like, well, this isn't the same team. I'm not going to be impressed. Narkito opened up with the first blood. In the meantime, so redemption tour for this team in Icy. Looking to make something happen here as Atomic takes game number 1. We'll see if they can make it through the cut this time around. They're going to have to fight for this one to stay alive. Obviously, they start off in a little bit of a pit. They open up with the first bloods. We'll see if they can capitalize on them now.
Low, maybe first round, right? We had the first kill on Gone, and that made Atomic to actually maybe move a little bit cautious, right? We do have Icy coming from their spawn, right? Kaulo, oh, Nezra, you really need to hit the shots there. He actually missed the shot, managed to get he managed to get himself killed. Zorky with the double kill, almost got the triple, but Drax is there saying no, and right now the push towards the B was very good on the side of Icy, right? And right now you said I2K, I want to say I2K in my mind. I'm like, no, but Killian is in a 1v3 situation. Do you think he's gonna be able to clutch or not?
I don't know. He doesn't have much time, and both these players here directly on site, and you got one on a crazy off angle. Look at Snarkito. He is just the last line of defense. He is nowhere in the equation unless he did the first entry. Killing it right now as he gets the cubby site. Killian. Yeah, there we go. Killian. Just like millions. We've already had this conversation verdict. Time to shine now. Bomb's been planted, but Snarkito, that crazy off angle reposition, absolutely clutch. As he was last line of defense, some would say insurance. Well, I mean, in that case, he just was greedy for the kill, and he gets it. So, first round in, 2 players left standing on the right-hand side of the screen. It is going to be Icy opening up with a big round for themselves. So, this is their map pick. As you can tell, they're on the attack for the first 6 rounds. They're making the most of it so far.
Oh yeah, and they're trying to actually get a better position, right? After that aggressive push towards the B side, right? Actually, 4 players from the side of Icy managed to push and do a lot of damage for Atomic. Right now, they're a little bit more cautious by actually holding here the B side with one of his teammates, right? And Zorky too. Snarkito picks up the first kill, make it his 3rd one on gun. He got killed too, right? And it's a 4v5 situation. Vine picks up Genkai, and that is 4v4. So as I said, this is a very like slow round. As I see, we don't really see players rushing. Snarkito got shut down. Zorky, oh, Nezra with a kill too. And as soon as I said that it was not fast, they just pick up 3 players from the other team. Killian managed to get killed too, and right now it's a 1v3 situation.
Oh my!
And
yeah,
the bomb was planted, but wasn't enough because Zorky with the sniper just got a kill, and we have the defuse too.
Yeah, we do. Great round, great recovery, great retake. Absolutely beautiful. That bomb goes down, 3 drop instantly. So talking about get things going before that bomb plant even occurs, couldn't have had better timing. So no time to recover there for the last player standing, who was able to take down 1 before he gets eventually dropped. Now it's tied up, so split so far. A-side hit, didn't pan out. Genkai opens up the first blood there as he's opted to pick up the sniper as well. A little bit of a hit towards the back alley, a little bit of a hint. Now we're flirting with it. Here comes Nezra. He's the last man standing on this point, and it is all that is needed. Lines it up, knocks him down. Callow next in the sights, gets dropped. Oh my. Doing miracles here on the B side. Now, you know, your question was, hey, do you think they have what it takes? Right now, they cannot adapt. They have been shut down. Turtle trying to change the equation. Starkito getting involved as well. Shoes on the other foot. Nezra and Y, last 2 standing here for Atomic. Drax, though, he knows this player's playing cheeky off angles. Able to deal the damage and recovery. Absolutely immaculate here. 40 seconds to go on the clock. 1v3 scenario. Copy pasta from the first round, Deanna.
Oh yeah, and this looks very good on the side of Icy. I feel like this is gonna be a long S&D game because we are kind of going back and forth, right? They are having that good push on the B side. And sure why Atomic don't put maybe more players on the B side, because they did this the first round, and right now pushing towards the next one. Drax just shot right down. He didn't even have any chance to get a kill or a pick even. So yeah, I'm just curious why they don't maybe, you know, push more people towards the B side, or, you know, get a better cover there, because the B side looks very, very good and very strong for Icy, especially on this side of the map.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if they have the man advantage or not. They just seem to kind of make things happen. Obviously, we were talking about Nezra hitting some crispy shots in that last round. Obviously, he's the only man here standing on the objective yet again. Cavalry gonna have to come through. You've got Zorky there, but it's a day late, $1 short. Drax gonna be able to find one. Zorky says, I'll make up to you, my homie. Only good for 2 is going actually gonna get involved as well. Killian able to find another, and through the walls, they're trying to get the bang. Callow's the last man standing. They have every idea of where he's at. The B-side hit spoiled again. Zorky finding 2. In the context of this scenario is absolutely beautiful here. Callow trying to play his life to the fullest. My God, homie. Could not hit a shot to save his life. That Finnick. And it was out of ammo, obviously. He didn't get the kill, but we called it in 4K.
How did that Finnick go?
And it was gone, out of ammo. Done, just like that. Speed, the rate of fire on that gun, just ridiculous.
Yes, indeed. But I do prefer QQ9, actually. I like it. I like it more. But you see, again, Icy finds their way to go towards the B side. And I'm just like, it kind of, you know, kind of maybe annoys me a little bit that Atomic is not like holding the B side better. You see, there are already 5 players here. We have Gon and Killian who are pushing towards the B side, right? And it's not enough. Why getting the kills? Or maybe it's enough. Why you guys do this to me? I was about to say it's not enough, they're getting killed, but they actually get the kills, okay? And it's a 2v3 situation, and Callow has the bomb. They still have the 1-player advantage, right? They're trying to rotate, maybe going back to A.
I love this read.
Yes, they still have 1 minute, so they have plenty of time to do that. Now it's all on Killian and Y. Now they're all focusing on the B side, maybe taking the clue to move towards the A side, reading them kinda, and this is what's happening. They really need to kill at least 1 player before the bomb is planted, and right now nobody's seeing anyone.
Yeah, but see how long this plan has taken It's set course. Obviously, Killian and Y are absolutely all on top of it. Players now going to be giving away the location. Bomb's going to get dropped. Killian actually going to get the kill there on Drax. And we've got an equalizer. Snarkito trying to sneak up from behind. And the time that it took to get the reposition might have spoiled this effort. I love the read. I did not like how much time it took. And you see the byproduct of that event. Perfect reads. 2v3. Easy. Hand it to them on a silver platter. They were defenseless once that first player dropped. They had no idea what to do, and you could tell.
Yeah, definitely. But that was a good play on the side of Atomic. And right now we have, this is the last round before we switch sides, right? This is the last round they can make it, you know, even. And right now, maybe they're gonna push towards the A side. Okay, I finally see they're not going towards the B1, but the B1 was very, very strong. I feel like when they pushed towards B1, you know, Atomic actually had some, like, you know, it was hard for them to actually, you know, follow them and get the kills. Therefore, they got 2 rounds, right? But right now, again, very slow push, right? They are still in the spawn. They're still trying to get some information, maybe playing for picks, right? Because both teams were not that aggressive, I guess, in the past 5 rounds. So, yeah. Gonna see how they're gonna do, if they're gonna push. They still have 1 minute, and I feel like, you know, you still wait a little bit in the spawn, you still get some information, but there's just 1 minute on the clock. You still need to kill 4 players, okay, 3 players, or at least 1 before you push, and there is no time. I feel like they're gonna run out of time, and they will not be able to push. And
and you know, and all that speed and impact that they're gonna be pushing onto the objective, they're just not gonna be able to check these corners. You can already see Zerky. He's locked and loaded. He is just waiting for everyone to push through. Let's see if he can practice a little bit of trigger discipline. Catches 1. Turtle's dropped. He is wanting the gunny. He finds 2 instantly, and there it goes into the funnel of death. They don't peek the angles. Almost! It gets the crossbow to land, but Genkai able to take him down before he does. Damage has been done. The defense stand tall with 3. And Zorky picking up a nasty feed. Shutting this round down single-handedly. The toe is going to be tapped there. Genkai can't get the follow-up shot. Can't get the deagle either. Y still alive. The Finnick going to be collected. But Y has been able to recover. Oh my god! Get absolutely... I mean, just get absolutely on, bro. Wow! Wow. Y, you're nasty, homie.
Indeed, indeed. As I said, like, maybe waiting that much with the pump wasn't the best idea, but at this point we did had the side switch, and, you know, we looked solid in this matchup. They got 4 rounds, right? They managed to get a kill, and right now they are pushing towards the B side. How... No, I just don't like the B push. But Nezra, that is Lolly. You know, he had a rename. I remember him before. I was like, okay, I remember him now. I didn't know who is Nezra. But right now, Genkai picks up Y, and this B push wasn't very good for the side of Atomic. Drax is coming from their spawn. This could be a big issue. Maybe Nezra gonna get the kill. Maybe he's gonna read him or not. Oh yes, and he got the kill. And this is more doable. Genkai is coming. Oh.
Both players weren't ready for that one. You can see Genkai's like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. I don't like it.
I'm going out, bye.
Fastest kid alive. Get him out of here. I've never seen both players like just, I mean, usually I get caught in scenarios like that. I'm dead. You know, I don't even know, bro. Just the timing, and I'm just like, you know, here it is. I'm about to get just served my butt on a silver platter. Both players actually not able to take the gunfight. Nezra, the last one alive, doesn't matter. Standing firm on the defense now as we flip sides. A little bit better of an approach to the B hit. Read perfectly here for the side of Icy. Able to keep the dream alive. Keep this one within grasp as the bridge starting to get, or the gap is starting to get bridged a bit. We'll see if they can do it back-to-back rounds. Can we get an encore?
Oh yeah, they had a good... Oh, sorry, my throat hurts a little bit. They had actually a good... Well, not that good push towards the B side. I really want to see a solid push towards the A side from one of these teams, because they really avoided A side, right? They didn't touch that side, not really, you know. They were like, keep in the back, kind of going towards the B side, you know. And right now the utilities are coming in. No information from either one of the sides. Nezra picks up Genkai. And right now maybe the push gonna be made towards the B side. I'm not really sure. We have here 2 players from IC holding the B side. It's gonna be quite hard to actually break in, but we have 4 solid players coming. Well, make it 3 because Gon got shot down. Carlo had such a good position back there, managed to actually get the kill. He's on 4 right now. Might try to push. Turtle got Killian, and they are not succeeding on this B side, but they are still trying. So maybe we're gonna see an A push.
Yeah, I mean, if you think back to their attacking rounds, B was a solid hit.
Yeah.
For the side of Icy, right? So that kind of intel should tell you that they feel very comfortable in the firing range. And it is showing off now. 2 players left standing. White, Nezra. No success here. You can't hit shots to follow it up. Now Nezra, the last player alive, gets first shot in. Now he's got to be flawless. No more missed shots approved here in this list. Drax able to get the backside, but it is Drax with the nade shot. Good night. Shutting it down. Boys locked and loaded here on the defense. One of these days they're going to pick up on it. You can't hit B. Firing range is untouchable. What round are they going to finally realize that? Let's see if they can change or continue to challenge. I don't know what the case is going to be now. Payoff round. And we've got an all-out push through the middle. Gon coming through.
Oh.
Drax opens up the first. The trade's there. Nezra's dropped. 1 for 1. A-side hit is 100%. It's on. Genkai from the backside trying to get the reposition through the armory site. This bomb is going down now. Pressure is going to be applied tenfold. Turtle through the rotation in the middle. That gets one, but is shut down now. 3v3 here. Deanna, the retake. 35 seconds on the clock.
I'm watching Genkai. He's actually coming from P2. You know, maybe it is possible because, oh my god, why he was just like watching A long. Didn't have any clue that someone is coming from P2. Zorky got the kill there. Killian got the kill on Callo 2. Is all on a Snarkita, right? It was a good push, right? But I don't know if you're gonna have time to actually defuse. But we see a ninja defuse. Zorky is pushing now. Oh, he's going for the bomb. He is 1 shot and didn't hit anything. Killian managing to get the kill too. And finally, we have a round in their favor after 2 solid rounds for Icy. So definitely it's a very close game and they need to start, you know, adapting to how Icy is responding to them, right? B hit was totally not good for them, you know. Icy was very comfortable, as you said, on the B side. They won many times the rounds because they planted there. So therefore, maybe the A side gonna be a success. And we have Y, who got killed as the first blood. Zorky is on 10 kills right now. He's the one who is leading the lobby with the kills. Right now they are still in the back. They're still trying to read, but this SND looks more tougher than the previous, the hardpoint.
It does right now. There hasn't been a single advantage for the side of Icy, and that's a problem. They are on the back burners. Are getting eliminated right now. They tied it up last round. Was a blunder though afterwards, so we'll see if the advantage continues on in the favor of Atomic. Right now they're down 2 players as Zorky gets dropped. Genkai opening up with another blood. Turtle fighting another. Killian and Gon. Now the last player is left alive. Can the duo tag team take down the 5 Titans of Terror on the flip side of the map? Or will we see this one go in favor of the... I mean, this is an obvious choice. I mean, if you're putting a bankroll on any of these 2 teams with the 5 players left standing. But anything can happen here is Killian actually able to pick up the bomb. Only 37 seconds left to go on the clock, and now they're in a pit. They got to make a move. Going freaks! The player off the heady. My God. Genkai gets laced. Drax now, last line of the fence here. We're on A wrong. Turtle's there too. 5 players was what was left standing, but now it's down to 4. Hit is on. Killian gonna commit to the bomb plant. Here comes the approach. Turtle slow peeking it. Able to get some shots on Gon. Takes him down. Killian does find one, but he's half health. Gets dumpstered from Callo.
That was a good position for him. He managed to not get himself killed from the first player, got the kill, but then Callo was just too much in that P2. His position was flawless, and right now we are tied, and this is just very, very interesting to watch, you know, after watching them hardpoint, right, the hardpoint game. Right now I'm very impressed with both teams, right, but I feel like, I don't know, just like how they push, I don't know, it's just like so careful, so picking, you know, trying to get as many kills as they can possibly before they push. And as I say that, they're already on A planting the bomb. You know what? I feel just like I'm saying sideways because, you know, Drax picks up 2 kills in the trailer. that's big, but Zorky managed to plant the bomb. Is a 3v4 situation. Player advantage on the side of Icy again. Genkai with his knives, he's on point, right? He managed to hold this P2 with also Snarkito, right? But he got shut down by Zorky, and right now it's a 3v3. Oh, Nezra, that was so nasty. Snarkito just went back. Next round, we're gonna see him again. Zorky got killed, and it's all on drugs. Get some shots. But it's a 1v1. Oh, Zorky freaking dead.
Zarky, yeah, he's got it. He is him. Like I said earlier, he was a walking 3-piece in at least 2 or 3 of these rounds. Leading lobby is not really been much of a contest. On the flip side, things got Drax, who's got 12. Zorky, though, man with a plan. This is it for the opportunity at a spot for Mobile Mayhem. The last round, potentially. Asterisk. Now it's a B hit. This one not going to be read perfectly here for the attacking squad. Turtle is in position to go big, but gets shut down. Killian is the trade in the meantime, though, as we see. Turtle drop as well, so Callow now just waiting for the cavalry to come through. They are not going to be able to force this bomb site. Callow taking things in his own hand, but the bomb does get planted now. Nezra able to find one. The slide peek going absolutely on point, but does not get the kill. This one is spoiled. It's all on Nezra.
Yes, and he missed a couple of shots. Gone actually got Fennec, as you said, but he got the defuse before. That was like, you know, it's like kind of, I don't know, they keep going towards the B side where they don't have much success, you know. I just find it hard to believe that they still do that. I don't know, it's just like stressful to, it makes me anxious.
Hey,
you know,
it looked, yeah, I mean, it looked great. It looked better. That was the best hit, right?
Yes.
And look, you're not anticipating your opponent to read that because you've been just so damn good on A. I think it's a great way to, like, mind trick your opponent. And I think this is the case here, too, for the side of Icy. They're going for the unorthodox A hit. They have been 100% gold on B. And look at the approach. These 3 players left standing. Gone, Y, and Zorky. Last players left standing here for the retake. Gone actually going to clean up the backside, but loses Zorky in the midst. And your carry is down and out. Going dropped as well. It's all on Y. Got the bomb heady. Not going to connect the shots. 4 players left standing. This one is over with. We are going to see the advantage for the first time this game go in favor of Icy. As the last shots come through, Callow finally going to be persistent enough to get the angle to pay off. And one more round, we're going to control.
Oh, I see a slums control, you know. I like that map, but yeah, we have Wise here. We're gonna push again towards the B side. Okay, you know what? I want to see a good push towards the B side. We have already players from IC coming towards the B side. They are not, you know, they don't want to let this be B side for Atomic right now. Why with the first kill? Turtle is in front. Kalo getting some shots too. Got Killian. Ooh, Zorky got the kill. He was too eager to plant the bomb. Snarkita on the top, and right now it's a 2v2 situation. Drax from the back managed to get a kill. 14 kills on his name. Nezra, he's, I think, oh, he switched to a CBR trying to push towards Drax. He has the heady there. Snarkito has the mid control. It's gonna be very, very hard to actually push and plant the bomb, right? Especially if he's going top 10 or top armory, actually. So they're gonna regroup. Okay, I see Drax and Snarkito are trying to push together to maybe tires, but we have the read on the side of Atomic. They're actually pushing towards the A side. Maybe the bomb is still on the floor, so nobody picked it. It's in front of the bomb. Snarkito is pushing through tires. This is gonna be big. This could be the last round, and we're gonna see a third game, or this could be another round in favor of Atomic, and we might see more S&D. But right now, 43 more seconds. The bomb is gonna be planted. What do you think about this?
If you're as anxious as you normally are on a B-side hit for this team, I know you're just a roller coaster of emotions. That hit though, Drax able to get out of dodge. Love the reposition now as he gets an opportunity to get in the front side peak. Bomb has been planted. And all this time that has taken off course. If you're the defending team, you've got to know that bomb was down right there on the bomb site. And surely enough, the position never gives up. Gones dropped. It's all on Nezra. 1v2 here for the clutch. 15 seconds. He just needs to play his life for 10 seconds more. Drax! Last hope! Is he going to pursue or is he going to play for the bomb heady? Can't be fooled. Peeks the angle. Drax wins the gunny, but does he have time? This
I
is
think
it.
he has.
Matter of moment. Game
Listen,
over.
wait.
It's done.
Yes!
Dusted.
Oh my
Game
gosh.
number 2. And in a dramatic overtime finish, 0 attempts onto the B hits paid dividends for the side of Atomic. And that was their utmost demise. And a beautiful regain there for the last 2 standing on the side of Icy. Very, very close matchup here. And of course, it's only fitting that we head over to a control game to decide who moves on to the regular season. Atomic Icy, we've got a heavyweight showdown here in the Challengers. They are putting their money where their mouth is. Who's going to take advantage of the next game will be moving on to the regular season. Take a look at the post-action report. 15 kills on board for Drax. Absolute beauty. And a clutch there. Golden. Turtle finds 12 himself. Genkai with 10. This one's not over. Are you ready to cast some control? I know you haven't had an opportunity to do so in quite a while. You ready to jump right into it or what?
Yes, definitely. I am excited. Slums, a very nice map. I like it for control actually, and I'm very eager to actually see them because, you know, Atomic had a good hardpoint game, but it was very close, you know. And now in the S&D, Icy had a good S&D game, but again, it was very close, you know, just 2 rounds in their favor. And I think in the hardpoint it was what, like 40, maybe 30 points in favor of Atomic. So sure how it's gonna be this control, but hopefully we're gonna see a nice 5 rounds control. What do you think?
Absolutely. Hey, look, I hope. In the meantime, as that game was ensuing, I did see the notification. Just didn't get a chance to go ahead and thank you. 777V, thank you for coming through with the 3rd month. Tier 2 subscriptions. Absolutely appreciate you. I know that you were mentioning, hey, I don't know why it automatic renewed. If you didn't want the sub, go to Trovo. They might be able to handle it. I'm not trying to, you know, take money out of my pocket, but I'm also not trying to take money out of your pocket if it's not willing. So I appreciate the support if you do keep it. If not, again, just reach out to Trovo. I think they should be able to sort you out. But we're getting geared up for it. Game number 3. I can't tell. I mean, Hardpoint was relatively close at times, and then it got out of hand. The Search or Destroy was close through and through. At one point, I thought Atomic was going to be able to finish it off, but my God, if at first you don't succeed, you dust yourself off and try and try and try, yet you fail and fail and fail, and resulting into a game 3 bound. We are. Could have closed it out if we didn't get that B-side hit. Did they not like learn anything from that Search or Destroy? B was just not the play.
Yeah. I get anxious when I saw them that they'll keep going to B and to B and to have like, okay, you know, you kind of lost like 3 rounds on the B side while you still go to the B side. When you saw that in the previous rounds, actually, Icy had such a good, you know, strong push towards the B side. They were familiarized with that, you know, maybe they usually go towards the B side, right? So they kind of know the spot. And I was just like, guys, why they're not pushing to A? You know, you can get, you know, trailer control. You can maybe get behind the bomb where Zorky was saying. You can maybe push towards the P2. You know, you have a better, you know, control, you know, than B. And when they pushed to A, they actually succeeded. So I'm not sure what happened or why they decided to keep go to B, but like, I don't know, it was interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Gotta give a huge shout out. I gotta get a new custom elixir spell. The Verdi boss one is a boss one, right? Now I gotta get one for like, hey, mustache ride or so. I don't know. Somebody will think of something funny and send me a gif, and I'll just be like, hey, you know, let's just throw it on the reel and make it a you know, elixir spell. But did anybody else get my gone like pun? You know, the hit. I mean, I was saving it for a perfect moment, but Gone just does not hit in Search or Destroy. Nobody? I may have like forced it. No, okay. Nobody. Okay. I was trying to be relatable, but hey, you know. Anyways, yeah, if you forgot where we're heading over for game number 3, I hope you packed your passports because we are heading to South America, Panama. The control on Slums will decide who moves on to the regular season. Loser. This is where your run ends. Unfortunately, you don't make the cut. Now, don't be scared or fearful of not playing in Mobile Mayhem ever again. Just know, if a team drops out in EU, which it happens at least twice every season, you've got to be Johnny on the spot with filling in. And we all know,
Exactly.
even if you don't make it, you still grow a little bit on us as casters. Take Void, for example. We're a little more partial to them because we've seen them play before, okay? So we kind of have a way of, hey, you know this team's good at Search and Destroy. We have a little bit more intel based off that. Icy may have forgotten your last Challengers, but it has been a while since then. It's been 3 months since we did EU Challengers, right? So
Yeah.
I completely forgot. You gotta, you know, you don't gotta forgive me. I'm not sorry either. So
Well,
be relevant is all I gotta say.
Exactly. The only thing, like the only reason that I actually remember most of the players is because I saw them play before, right? So this is why I kind of know. I remember debating why Turtle has his name Turtle and he has a fish as his profile picture, you know? I was like, why? Like, why not fish? Like, why not a turtle pic? You know, that's why I remember him, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna see some Control. It's been so much. I think the last time I casted Control was with you for finals. So
We casted
yeah,
two of those, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
And I loved it, all of them.
All of them. Kings, our returning champion, they will be participating in this regular season. Obviously, they've got top of the top in talent and got a lot to fight for now as we're going to get geared up for it. This is going to be the last match of this series. 100% objective of the game. Get all zones captured, both A and B, or kill your opponents 30 times within the time frame. Minute 30 on the clock to start it off. You capture one of the zones, you add a minute to the clock. Right now, a little bit of time goes a long way now. Killing it, able to stop the clock for itself. Now, as you see, the first tick of progress coming through. We've got 2 players on both sides, 1 on each, holding down the fort. Nezra on front. You've got Y on the back line now. As this time, if you stack it, it will go a little faster. As we see, Nezra still holding down the fort on the outskirts. Is going to be able to provide a lot of support with that right tech and that scope. Absolutely loving it now as we see B progress done. A little bit of damage lost. Only 1 body drop so far. They are absolutely bringing the pain there. Atomic is.
Yeah, definitely. I was about to ask you, but how many times you can die as a player in Control?
You look, if you're dying 10 times in a round, you need to just not spawn back in. All right, and COD Mobile knew that.
I just wanted, because I know you have more map knowledge and everything, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Personal experience too, right? Thank you.
Yes, but I'm sorry, I wanted to drop it. But yeah, definitely such a good start, such a good round for the side of Atomic. They managed to cap, and right now the A side is still not capped. They're gonna get maybe a push over the A side. We have Callo here in the back. It looks like very difficult for them to actually push. Killian got killed, and right now the kills, the lives actually starting to get closer. We have 17 to 18, and I feel like they don't have a chance to actually push towards the A1. At this point, we see Drax with 100 killers on their core. They kind of feed them, so even if Atomic started quite good, right, in this round, it seems like, you know, the feeding and everything, it's very good on the side of Ice. They managed to outgun them and hold this A side very good.
Yeah, they do. I mean, hey, they might have chalked B. They kind of know, hey, it's a losing effort. No, I think your opponent's outplayed you. Right now, you're getting outplayed yourself. Now, you started this A hit with 29 lives. They're down to 12. It is dead even. They had a 10 life advantage roll into this one. And look how quickly it disappears. A is no joke. 3 players on the outskirts. You got 1 watching Grave. Killian. Oh my god. The flicks. The 2-piece. Absolutely beautiful. Not enough to get the breach, though. The spawn's locked down here for the backside. As long as you've got green control and you're not spawning laundry, you are absolutely all over this objective 24/7. Down to 9. As we see, not a lot of time left to go on the clock here. You've got to make your entry here at some point. Get on the clock, or get on the point and stop this clock. There it goes. 3 players in. They're going to make this first tick of progress go through, but they got to play their lives. Callo opens up with a 1. They're getting swarmed, and it's down to 4. The attacking team started strong, but they are limping after that last bit of the play.
Yeah, and we have just 3 players on the side of Atomic and no time, actually. So this was a good start for Icy. They actually did very, very good. Even if the B cap came very fast, right? The A, how they like holded A, it was flawless. Like nobody could actually get close to A, and they managed to get a kill, managed to get operators, and also score streaks ready for this next round. I'm seeing already couple of you know, operators. Genkai with his tech 5 gonna help a lot with this push towards maybe the B side. Y is trying to get some shots too. They're trying to hold that back B side area, jumping on the point, but Genkai had that good position on mid, picking up some important kills, right? And right now we still have an advantage on the side of Atomic, but will this be a copy paste from the first round verdict?
I don't know. I think if you're looking at this from the grand scheme of things, the defense obviously has a little bit better of advantage. If you're the side of Icy, you don't really have to force anything on your attacking rounds. If you're banking on a round 5, you just gotta be flawless on defense. And so far, the hits of progress here onto the B side gonna be reversed. So no takes coming through on the first little initial wave of players, and they are down to 18. So we flip the scripts. We see a completely dominant and a different approach here for the side of the defense now, who is holding the fort strong. But that being said, they have the, you know, the bad sight on that round 5 if it does go the distance. Obviously, they got to find some kind of success here on the attack at some point. Right now, they focus on maintaining discipline here at the B site. And so far, they've been decent as well. Now, streaks are going to be held to a minimum. That's a good thing if you're the side of Icy. But Atomic, only 4 seconds needed left to tie this one up. Again, they've got to find success here on the attack. A little bit of breath of fresh air, but I mean, as soon as these two players drop, this is round over. One player's down. He doesn't even stop shooting. He's just praying that someone jumps right into his sights. And that's how easy it is. Holger, absolutely broken.
Yes, definitely. That was a good. And you know what, I was like just thinking, if I'm gonna start talking, I'm just gonna say they really need to find success on defense and offensive side. And Bob, you just said it, and I was like, oh no, I can't say it anymore. But yeah, that was
hey, look, so far so good. What I will say is the defending rounds look absolutely better, and that could be a problem. Why? If you are aiming on that round 5, you've got to be able to make it to a round 5 first. You allow this team to streak up on the defense or the attacking rounds, and they open it up with their advantage. Hell, they're finding these B-side hits so quick. Nezra actually going to be able to find 3 in the feed themselves now, as this Rytech is being ever so more popular here in his hands. And we're going to see a ton of time. Not as many bodies. Oh my god. Not as many bodies as they had the first go around, but they're not going to need it. There goes the Preddy. B hit is on. Now it's on to the objective of A. Can they get deep in the spawn sites and kind of influence it? No, we've got saved operators too. And that's something you got to account for going into this A side hit.
Oh yeah, definitely. But previously in the first round, A side was very hard to break. Right now, we have a lot of kills on the side of Atomic, and they have a 10 lives advantage, so they could feed a little bit the other team trying to break in, right, to break through this A side. They're holding it very good though. I see. They really love this A side, and the hold was impeccable for them. Finally, God managed to get kill from the back, right? Killian is coming in. They got the information, but he's getting killed from the back. Operators are in the mix, and they really need this round. You know?
Yeah, they
really
do. This is it. Hey, like I said, you've got to make it to a round 5 before you think about round 5. And I don't know if they're gonna make it after their first attack round. They look sloppy. Down to 2. This one has been crispy clean. Turtle, last-ditch effort, trying to get to grab Vortex. Loses his life in the meantime. Starkito, last player alive. He's got a Rytech and a dream. Here comes the boxing gloves. Killian actually going to save him from the embarrassment. Nonetheless, we're on map point. Icy, selling the bag. They're on their second attempt at the defense.
Very curious why I think Torso was using the operator. Like, the round was lost anyways. This was 2-25. I think that was like kind of a mistake, I could say. They could have saved for this one because they struggled in the second round, right? But if Atomic gonna play it as good as previously, I think it's gonna be a good win for them. And right now, Kello picks up the first kill, managed to get a couple of kills, but we have Pred on the side of Atomic. We have a couple of we have Tech 5 from Zorky, so this is gonna be a very good hold. And I feel like Zorky is pushing towards like Stun Trap, right? We have an EMP system too in the mix, right? Purifier too. So this looks just too solid, too very good made on the side of Atomic.
Yeah, it is. This is it. This is the last hit. I mean, obviously, 21 lives still remaining. Still a little bit of time, though. And the side of Atomic just absolutely wrecking Icy. Can't even get their feet on the objective. First wave of players, second wave of players. No mommies, no dice. No bueno. No good. Rolling into the 8-hit. Oh, Genkai, shoot bodies to all you want, homie. Not going to matter at this point. Feel a little dissatisfied with the results. Going to add some more to the fuel to the fire as he finds a 2-piece. And, I mean, they're going to be classy with theirs. So, either way you try to hit it, it is not happening. This one is locked down. Atomic booking their ticket to the show. They have earned it. Killian actually going to get shut down. Time is expired.
Oh my
God. That was so quick. I didn't even get a chance to breathe.
Yeah, me neither. Actually, I had the chance because you were talking, but I was like just thinking. I didn't even realize that they were playing the time. That was such a good control game for them, actually. It will be that the first round was a little bit, you know, they had issues, right? Icy managed to win, but then the next rounds were just good. Just like Atomic.
Over before it even started. Obviously, we mentioned the only advantage they had, they blew in the 3rd round. There's no way you're banking and wanting to see that 5th round of defense, and then you sell your 2nd round of defense, and it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. I think someone read in chat somewhere it was like 2v23. It ain't happening, man. Yeah. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. And then on top of that, they were lackadaisical with their first attacking round. So you could tell they weren't even trying to win an attacking round. They were just trying to coast off the success of having a defending round 5. Got to make it there first, homies.
Yeah, definitely. But we did saw Atomic actually get that 2nd round, and they actually, like, you know, they did mistakes in the 1st round, right? But after that, it was just all about them. And I really like the fact that they played on, like, you know, protecting, you know, the point instead of like going for a TDM, and they won by time. That is actually very cool to see. Usually we kind of see players going after the kills, right? Instead of like, you know, maybe holding that much the point. But in this case, Icy they didn't have a break to actually go and get the point. And Nezra, with his right tech, that scope was interesting on the right tech, but he was using it very good. He dropped 23 kills. We have Vi with 18, Zork with 20, Killian 18, and Gon with 19. And on the opposition, we do have Drax with 15, Genkai with 15, Turtle 14, Kalo 13, and Snarkito with 10 kills. Well, they had that 1st round promising, you know, maybe they were expecting a 5th round, but Atomic came in with the clutch, and it was very good for them.
Very good indeed. Now, 2nd matchup goes the distance. Technically our 3rd one, but 2nd one on stream. We see it end in a very, very brutal beatdown. Control can be a living nightmare if you can't find successes on the attack. And if you coast, you are not going to be able to make it. And obviously, we saw Icy didn't make a cut. Atomic does. 2 teams have made it through, technically 3. As we've seen, Zidium, we'll take a look at the results here for the day so far. We saw a forfeit come through on the first matchup. It was Zidium and Pegasus. We didn't actually see the forfeit come through. It was premeditated. So Zidium gets the book of a ticket to their season. Happy to see them join us back. Not even sure who's on that roster. I'll have to take a look at it. Tamaz absolutely dominated Void in both fronts. Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. And then just in Atomic 2-1. Leads us down to 1. Evil Elves and Panic. Before we do that, Deanna, we are going to take a short intermission. So we're going to hear a word from our sponsors in COD Mobile. And we're going to get our teams and everything ready for that one, as we will be closing the night out. So don't go anywhere. We shall return. gentlemen, game number 1 going in favor of why. Alrighty, everybody. Good evening. We're back for our last and final matchup of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Panic and the Little Evil Owls. What are we thinking here? Deanna, talk to me. You know a little bit more about this Evil Owls team, but I know a little bit about the players over at Panic. They are stacked. They are no strangers to Mobile Mayhem. What chances do we see this Evil Elf roster have moving into a regular season spot?
With all due respect, I don't think there is a chance.
Damn!
With all due respect.
Wow! Wow!
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Evil Elves, did you hear that? Ain't no shot in hell you're making it to a regular
Don't hate
season
me.
matchup.
Nah,
Don't hate her. Hate reality. That is it.
Exactly.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Get better.
Exactly.
Get good.
I'm just
look. We're not trying to show bias. We're just trying to be real here. Panic is stacked to the brim with talent. Storm, Patel, Lydia, Band. I don't even know who Band AI is.
Very good, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be good. Patron. I mean, even if he's not good, those 4 players alone could probably take out a majority of the rosters in this. The rosters and in challengers. This team is, no doubt, going to be moving on. But we're gonna have to see it unravel, right?
Hopefully, we're gonna see kind of close games, but definitely, I'm telling you, just Lydia being there, right? Handtrucks, Daytel, Storm, right? Because we saw them so many times playing, maybe not in the same roster, but in different teams. They were always performing very, very good, right? I remember Lydia from the last season when she was playing in the other team, right? She was like just absolutely amazing, right? And then Storm, we have Daytel, Handtrucks. You know, it's like a team. It's like players that we keep seeing and seeing and seeing, and they keep show us show us how good are they, you know? So yeah, but absolutely. I'm here to be surprised by Evil Elves, right? Just don't hate me, guys.
Yeah, don't hate her. Don't hate the map rotations either. Obviously, you're talking about displaying talents and seeing, you know, consistency across the board today. Raid spin and all the features. I don't know if we'll be able to see that far into this matchup. As it could be over in as close as 2 games. Standoff, hardpoint, starting it off. Hardpoint going to be a very close one, I believe. If this is the map pick that I see, oh no, that's Panic's map pick. So the second map is going to be selected. Firing range for Search or Destroy. Game 3 again. Raid, control. Both Slums and Hacienda are off the table here in this matchup. Yeah, and the chances of it at least being close here in game number 1.
Don't think so. Look, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be optimist on the side of, on the side of Evil Elves. Again, I didn't saw them play. You know, maybe there are players that they changed their names. Maybe I didn't really know. But
some incognito mode players, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. But it's like I never saw them. You know, maybe I saw him, but the other ones, maybe they changed names, so I cannot really tell. But Panic is just, you know, I feel like there's not gonna be even close, especially with the first game that is like hardpoint on Summit, small map, you know, the possibility of doing a lot of kills. I think the most kills were made on Summit maps, if I do remember from the past, you know, seasons in Mobile Mayhem, right? At least in the regular season, right? So yeah, I'm looking for this one. I love it because it's so small. You can get so many kills, and you know the control is kind of sleepy. You know, you need to get that control. But
wait, did we display the wrong info? Was I force fed wrong information? We are not playing on Standoff. We're playing on Summit.
Yeah, I said Summit. Did you not? Say Summit?
I said Standoff.
Why
and
did
the
you
map
say
selections show Standoff. Now it's been changed. Mistakes have been made. And I informed you all we're dropping the ball on the back end. That's on me. I'll take the blame for that one. Tell me I am dumb, chat. It is my fault. I read the wrong map. Clearly the picture is right up on the screen there. Now that is on me. Summit hardpoint. This one is going to be a little bit up close and personal. You were just talking about the map itself and its elements. Mentioned a lot of interactions on this one. Even teams that aren't really all over their gunfights, is what I will say, managed to put up decent numbers. So this one could be closer than anticipated.
Well, I'm looking forward to see this. I'm just so excited. I said it from the beginning. Watching Panic playing again, you know, I kind of missed them last season, and right now playing them again, it's just like, you know, so nice. You know, so I'm I'm not fangirling as I used to fangirl over Animus. I'm just saying, you know? Just saying.
Is it because Marvel left Animus?
What do you mean? I
Okay,
like Animus as a team.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're not fangirling here in this one either. May the best team win. Obviously, it could be any of these two, but if we had to pick, Evil Elves, not too familiar with who you are. We're familiar with the game on the flip side of things. Could be devastating as we see this P1 open up for business here momentarily. First port on to the objective is going to be Fair and Neville. As we see the HSO coming out to play. Okay, hit marker coming through. He's pinched. He is dumpstered, and onto the objective we go. It is Panic. Smooth, calm, and collective. Not a bit of sweat breaking off the brows as of yet. And the feed continues to remain blue. Yellow, not seeing the light of day onto a kill as of yet. No, scratch that. There's 3 kills. Make it 4. No, as I just saw a kill come through. Okay, never mind.
Band here on the side of Panic, who is holding the top control. No one is actually on the point. They're trying to get some kills. I did saw Daytal pushing on the point. Lydia is there too, and it seems pretty like, you know, nobody's on the point. Nobody's trying to contest. Evil was trying to push now. They got the contest, but just for a couple of seconds. Gonna push towards this P2, right? It's quite an early setup, I could say. We have Storm here pushing too. We have a couple of kills on their side, but still you can see the control that actually Panic has, and the Band on top, he didn't got killed from there. He got finally killed by Ice, who was like literally 1 shot, right? Lydia from the back managed to pick the kill, and right now again the control that they lost, they have it once again. Lydia just laying on that P2, and Dovich is there trying to play, and right now this P2 looks very good for Panic again.
It's going to need to be on the flip side of things. Evil Elves, not as evil as we thought. These are not Keeblers. They're certainly one of the ones that you just flick off the objective and seem to be flicked off here onto this objective as well. So far so good for Panic. They have locked and loaded here onto the site now as P3 spawn's going to be locked down. Not right. Mixo's there. Only line of the defense, though, is he's got a Finnick and a Dream. Rotation is going to be made here soon, and 1 player left standing onto the objective. As we see, it's deserted. Backside spawn's going to be locked down. It looks like it might be for good. We'll see if Big Mixo does hold his kill cam. He does not, and that's going to be the difference in, you know, some of these players who have been there, done that kind of scenario. They know once that timer reaches 0 on old, then you can spawn in. That's how you get spawns.
Exactly. And right now, I was talking about Lydia, like, she's, before the game, like, she's one of the players that I always, you know, I enjoy watching her because she's so talented, and right now, she's on 12 kills, she's leading the lobby beat band, she's working on the spawns too, and right now, again, this P3 looks very good for Panic. We have Evil Elves. I'm still trying to check here the names. Evil Elves trying to actually break through, but it's impossible. You know, the kills on the side of Panic are just too much, right? We do have on the side of Evil Elves, I think the most has Mixo with 8 kills, right? And the rest of them have just less kills. Pushing towards this P4. Mixo, he has his operator ready. So this actually operator is going to be very good, right? Gravity Ward is going to hold the enemies outside. But the lead is very big on the side of Panic, so it's gonna be all about this rotation. Another Tech 5 in the mix for them, and I'm curious if they're gonna be able to hold it.
Yeah, curious to see. Tech 5's probably go to waste. 2 players left standing on the objection. Vic, so you mentioned his operator being one that could make a difference, is going to be able to cut the rotation off for 1, but Mural there coming through with a 2-piece in the background. I think that was through via the claw. Needs to get a little bit more up close and personal now as the objective is compromised. He has also gotten dropped. The back spawn still locked down here for a little bit by the side of the Evil Elves. On the flip side of things, Panic, they are running rampant inside of the objective. Lydia, Lapa in hand, the King's Pride, looking to make a little bit of a prideful statement herself. Able to find the second one there on the flip side of things, and a break not looking like it's going to come through. Well, it's banned. He's the last one to deal with. Can they take him out? Mural says, absolutely, Verdict. I am here. I'm top fragging. I'm carrying this team. Shut me out. I've got 15 on board. Can't hold on to the objective, but my teammates are there, so finally getting a little bit of contribution. So that first set of hills looks like we've got a whopping outstanding performance. 100-point advantage rolling in favor of the side of Panic. And, I mean, I mean, that's not a miracle. That's not by chance, not by fate. It's by pure skill. And this team possesses raw talent that you can see is being put on display so far. On the flip side of things, you got a team who is a little bit lost here. Even on a map like Summit, you should be able to put up at least 50 after the first set of hills.
Oh yeah, definitely. They are kind of struggling, and right now this P1 reset is in favor of Panic again. You know, they have that good control on top. Data is holding it too. We have Band who is in the back. He's holding this controller side, connector. Sorry, what control? Okay, connector side. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm a little bit sick. We have the kills on their name, and right now, finally, Evil Elves break again. Maybe they're gonna be able to scrap some points to make it 50 before we push towards the P2. But it really looks quite hard because Ben here, he has his tricks already, and he has his operator too. The rotation is made by Lydia. She's waiting from the for the players who are coming to P1. But oh, the triple! Meryl with the triple. That was such a good operator score streak used. I swear I don't know anymore the names of the score streaks. That's my bad. You know why? Because I never get the chance to get them because I'm always negative in rank.
Oh man, look, you are not alone in that journey. Obviously, I haven't played COD Mobile enough to even speak on it, but last time I did play, it was Deanna handing me my butt. And just like this, we're seeing another team hand another team their butt. Let's go ahead and hear how those comps sound. As things have gotten a little wicked wild here into this rotation on the P2 side. Things could get shut down on the P3 rotation. They've been flawless so far. Let's see how those comps sound now as we jump in with the side of Panic.
On green.
One is on green.
We need to push next.
They are tagged.
One in the next, one in the next.
Don't just
We don't care about them, or
Inlay them.
Green.
Next, there.
One is no.
Come on. Take low.
Well, Puri now.
Dead.
Puri dead.
One dead and just one inside. He's on the corner.
Forli from mid lane.
Two mid lane. One back spawn.
Turn inside.
One mid lane dead.
More forklift, two more forklift.
Nah, I'm dead. Just one inside. Nice, Adel.
Two inside.
One is mid lane.
A little bit of resistance there to comms. I mean, they don't need to be too much. Obviously, you put up the numbers early on to kind of coast off of it so far. It's we see a 75-point marker finally going to be cut through. Break coming through. No, it's not going to stay. Daytel was the last hope. 13 seconds left to go. Can't close it out here. Got to saddle up for new. Cutting the rotations off to the middle of the map. You got player number 5, Patron. He has put up 36 so far. Finally gets shut down, though, as we see he's got his operator to work with, too. So far, so good for Panic. The comms, again, I'll mention it, didn't need to be too much. Right now, they don't need too much either to close this one out.
Lydia, she actually pushed it back for spawns for this P4. She managed to actually hold them very, very good. Pantrox with Annihilate. It could do lots of damage, and this P4 looks unbreakable in my opinion. For Evil Elves, we have Farinet. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Is trying to push, but it's not enough. Meryl got shut down by Lydia in the spawn, and right now this looks like a GGN instead of Panic.
Could be it. 4 seconds needed. Nobody here for the contest, ladies and gentlemen. Cue the music. 250 to 84. A brutal one. If you got kids at home watching this one with you, you might want to cover their eyes. That was a massacre. Not family friendly indeed. Very, very lopsided affair. It's okay. We're getting geared up for a control or a search or destroy. Yeah, control. Yeah, I mean, one can only wish. Obviously, this one not having a lot of faith in seeing it go past the search or destroy. But hey, I'm always up to see someone prove me wrong. Patron, he says, hey, I am him. 40 and 27 with the 32 seconds on the hill. Band as well doing his thing. 36 and 15 with 41. Objective winner though, Storm coming through with 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Again, when your homies are just having a good day, you just gotta let them get out there and slay, right?
Yep, definitely. And so Lydia, she had 29 kills, 101 on the OBJ, but she was mainly the one that I saw going for, you know, floor
Anchor.
spawns and
Yeah.
doing the OBJ, and she was like the OBJ, holding the spawns. She was like so good with it. On the opposition, we have Meryl with 25 kills, we have Mixo with 20, we have Farine Deble with 20, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, Cal with 20, and Ice with 12. They weren't able to get more than 35 seconds on the point, and that says a lot. In the first set of rotation, we had like,
What does it say?
That they didn't really play the OBJ and they got outgunned, and the rotations were not on point. And I feel like you're questioning, like in university, what did they say?
Yeah, right. I mean, hey, I just want it to be broken down. I just wanted to be broken down in simple layman terms for people in chat who don't quite understand it. That was a knockout. A round oneer, obviously. They didn't make it in the first set of hills. I mean, second set looked a little scrappier, let's be fair.
Yeah.
But I think they literally got 42 points off of the first set and 42 off second. So never mind, it didn't look scrappier. It was actually the same.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Well,
that's tough.
it was rough. It was the biggest difference of points between the games tonight, you know, between two teams in hardpoint tonight.
Lopsided is what
the
you're
first
saying.
the first one was quite kind of like, you know, they were like, I think 60, 70 points, right? Second one was like 30 or 40, and now this one, as you said, yes, indeed. But it was tough. It was tough, and I was just reading the chat there, and you know, they make me laugh sometimes. Someone said that someone is playing S&D versus Hardpoint. You know, that was like, I felt bad. I felt bad to laugh.
Oh, yikes.
But it was a good one.
Ooh, man, that was tough. I mean, hey, there's nothing nice about going to war with another team, right? Nothing sweet about it unless you win. You know, unless you can taste the champagne of success. And be honest with you, that beer budget's on the flip side of the screen. They've got to produce some kind of numbers here to start to destroy. Got to redeem it. Watching challenger matchups like this, it's like, hey, why are we even casting them at times? I'm not being critical. I'm being real. They're lopsided. They're disgusting to watch. They're not entertaining. But again, show us what you're made of here to search or destroy. Hopefully, prove us wrong. Make us look stupid. Okay.
Exactly. Maybe not me, but like, you know.
Make me look stupid. I don't care. It's not very hard. I've literally got a mustache, for Christ's sakes. And that's it. Babyface across the, you know, all the regions of my face.
It looks good. It looks good.
It's me, a Benedict. Okay, I did it. There we go. Nobody reminded me. I had to, you know, call myself
I wanted to say, but I was like, oh, maybe you don't want. Maybe you.
No, I completely forgot. Yeah. All right, we're good to start this puppy up. Are we starting, or what are we doing? I mean, let's go ahead and get this show on the road.
Yes,
last map of the night, maybe? Question mark?
I'm pretty sure. Exclamation mark.
Okay, all right, prove us wrong.
Oh my god, they're gonna hate me after this. Elves just don't send
I hope those little elves make me eat those words. Because I'm starving, and I would love nothing more than seeing a game 3.
Me too. Or maybe not.
Oh, maybe not.
It's rain. No. Okay, well, it's gonna be...
you know how you said you like reading chat and you're just like laughing? Sometimes I read chat and I'm like, I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't even know. What is that even? What message is that, bro?
I don't know.
Okay,
no, sometimes... No. Sorry. I just wanted to say... when I started casting Mobile Mayhem, I was so scared I never looked in the chat because I was scared of them.
God, that was me casting BR events on the official COD mobile channel. It was God, those kids are so brutal. YouTube?
Oh my god, I
absolutely
know.
hates me, bro. I don't know what it is. I rewatched some of the VODs. I'm like, oh my god, bro. That last one was a doozy too, man. They're tough. They don't give a damn either.
Yes, I was there. I was trying to tell them, guys, it's not the caster's fault. They are not changing the thing. They're just casting. But no, they were just hating on you. And I think it was just brutal. But you know what? I hope this S&D will not be brutal on the side of Evil Elves, because the hardpoint was very, very tough. And Mixo picks up the kill on Pandrox. Okay, this could be promising.
Well, we'll see. Let's not get too excited. Still 4 players left standing, and obviously, if there's still 1 left standing, I have hope Lydia says she has hopes to find this first one for her team, so it equalizes it up. No harm, no foul. So 1 for 1 we go. Minute 20 left on the clock. Bombs in the hands of Miro. He is the man with a plan, or they are the man with a plan, rather. Lydia eating some shots, though, is did not like what they saw on the back alley. That junk site now going to be forced to retreat back with the team. So 4v4 here. Not a motion towards either side. They are playing for picks, and Ice gets picked right out of the window seal. Lydia on a bit of a burner now. Like I said, don't get too excited. Things still have to unravel, and so far, they're not unraveling for the good here for the side of the Evil Elves.
Daytel got a kill on Mixo. Mixo was the player who shot Pantrox down earlier. And right now we're gonna have a push maybe towards Wood. They are all in that area beside Miral. Miral is in the back B, right? Kel is trying to get closer, but I don't know, just it's a 2v3. Still doable, but I don't really have high hopes. Now, I sound so mean, but I don't really have high hopes. Kel picks up Storm. Okay, as soon as I say they just get 2 players, this is not fair, guys.
No, it's not. Hey, it happens. You gotta commend Kel. Picks up 2 big kills in the middle of the map.
Yes.
First was by sniping. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't have high hopes after seeing this read. Putting the bomb in the middle of the map like that with no kind of cover. I mean, hell, anything could happen right there. They, you know, led by the gunny, and they might be winning by the gunny here. Lydia trying to take the gun fight in the middle of the map there. Not going to be able to cross the barrel side. Bomb plant does go down over at A, but it was after a long flank. They play time to perfection. So, hey, who knows? Maybe the search and destroy process is absolutely powerful here. And maybe they met their opponent here in the matchup, and maybe we're playing on even grounds moving forward.
Well, we're gonna see that, you know. I really hope all the best to all the teams, right? And I really want them, you know, do very good and actually get us a chance to see a 3rd game, right? I'm all for it. And right now the first round looked very promising on the side of Evil Elves, and as you said, maybe they are better at the S&D, and Daytel with Lydia combined get 2 kills pushing towards the 3rd one, but Daytel got shut down. Storm is trying to hold, and they have what they have with the B side. I don't know. It's just like they're going towards B side again with the bomb. Band got the kill on Miral. Beautiful sniper shot there, and Mixo is in a 1v4 situation, and he got shut down by Storm so fast.
Okay, well, hey, maybe it was a first round slip up. No, we're not going to say that. That was a great execution there.
Yeah.
By the attack that first round. Second one, picked apart left and right. Peeked any angle, you died. And that's the recipe for success on the defense. They want to play this like a TDM. They do not want that bomb plan to go down. They want to get these kills before it ever gets to that. You can't play in panic right now. Able to even things up here on the front, but they have the advantage in the series count as they took map number 1. If you missed it, you don't have to go back and watch it. It was not eventful. It was not a good map. Some of it was brutal. It was devastating. It was freezing cold. I damn near lost all my fingers due to frostbite. And I'm sure almost everyone on the flip side of the map from Panic also lost their fingers because at points I didn't even see them shot. Storm with the collateral. A or B, it doesn't matter. This one, 2 struck down in the middle of the A-long site. There is Ice will actually find 2 himself and even us up, but he's one shot, cannot peek. Storm actually on a little bit more of a rampage himself. Band gonna find 1 too. It's all down to Ice. Not happening.
Such a good second round for the side, 3rd round, sorry, for the side of Panic. And yeah, Storm, did he collapse? Because I didn't watch his perspective. I watched someone else, but hopefully we're gonna see on the highlights, because you
no, I didn't catch it either. I didn't catch it. Yeah, I caught it from the receiving end. It was gruesome.
It was brutal.
I just saw 2 in the feed. I assumed it was because it was 1 shot.
Yes.
Had to be a collateral, right?
But we're gonna find out. Maybe we're gonna see it on Twitter somewhere, having you know, a clip. But right now Daytel holding this B side, getting 2 kills, and is a 1v4 situation. Yikes. But again, very, very fast. They can, you know, they can outgun the Panic players, you know. And the thing is that on the side of Panic we have 3 snipers, right, and 2 SMGs, and on the opposition we have just 1 sniper. So if you pick too much, one of the snipers gonna kill you. You know, this happened in the previous round. And Mixo picks up Storm. That is a good kill. They're important kills. We're gonna have a good aggressive push towards the A side. Do you think they're gonna have like more success on the A side?
Hey, you know, the last time they pushed A, Storm got a collateral, and it was just easy pickings. Right now, they are looking a little better. This mid-side approach might be the recipe for success. They tells one shot. There's no way we don't turn around and peek that. Where are the call-outs? Where are the comms? Obviously, they finally collect, but is Lydia still alive? Able to shut down the bomb carrier. Catches another one running. Hey, homie, you got to pull out your gun if you want to win a gunfight. Obviously, Lydia brought hers to the table, but does not anticipate Mixo being right there. Can't get the shot to land for one. And 1 HP, forced to retreat back. Lydia able to keep the dream alive of the clutch here for the 1v4. Mixo slowing it down a bit. Lydia repositioned completely. Bombs down onto the B, onto the A site. And with 58 seconds left to go on the clock here, the read is there, but Lydia is just holding down this corner. Here comes the interaction. Doesn't peek at Lydia.
Yeah.
Ice in her veins. Thought it would have melted here in firing range. Not today.
1v3 clutch. Amazing. Amazing. But yeah, that was such a good round again. And we are just seeing how good they are holding, how good they are actually taking. But maybe, okay, maybe when we're gonna switch sides, it's gonna be different. Maybe we're gonna see more rounds on the side of Evil Elves. Storm picks up Mixo. Mixo was the one player on the opposition who kind of gets some good shots, right? Miro too, he's on 4th kill, and Kel 4 kills, but Dato, he's just like, no, homie, you're in the trailer, I'm just gonna come and kill you, Kel, getting some shots. He's 1 shot, and Ben got the kill, and these rounds are so fast.
Super fast.
I don't even have time to, you know, think about
what was our analysis? Like, you know, maybe not. We saw first round, it was promising. You got excited.
Yeah. I had faith, you know.
Faith does not exist here. I mean, this is where champions are made. It's mobile mayhem. You're either good or you're not right now. Panic. They've gotten good. They've gotten better here as this series progressed. 5-1. They're only 2 rounds away from shutting it down. First blood comes through. Cal able to shut down Detail. Bomb carrier not able to get the job done. Patron able to shut down the player who prevented it from happening, but does not peek the mid-side alley. And there it goes. Fair able to find another one. Advantage is tenfold there, but Storm able to shut down one. It rolls it back in for a little bit better of a odd 2v4 clutch up for grabs. Storm and Lydia, do they have what it takes to put us at match point?
Curious. I do believe they're gonna be able to do it. Now it's a 2v3. We did saw Lydia clutching a 1v3 earlier. So maybe they're gonna do it. But also the positioning from the side of Evil Elves, it's quite solid, you know. I see someone is lagging too. They just got connected back. We have the bomb in hands of Lydia, and they are pushing towards the B side. Evil Elves are kind of holding mid, right? We have one Cal in P2. Oh, Storm with his snipes. He is on point. The bomb's gonna get home. Oh, with the 2nd kill. And right now is a 1v2 situation. Ice, he's trying to push. Missed the shot on Lydia. He's trying to rotate back. And right now, 38 seconds. And, well, I don't think he's gonna get time. He's gonna have time, especially with the sniper. Oh, picks up Storm. Every time I say something, they do the opposite. I'm done.
Oh, they've got a chance now. It's golden. 20 seconds. They gotta hop this bomb though. You also got Lydia to deal with, who is on the prowl. Does not get fooled.
Damn.
Plays it to a T. Snaking right on the outskirts of the firing range site. We're on match point. What looked promising there for Ice, he took down Storm. As soon as they rounded the corner, it had no idea Lydia was right there, just lurking in the vicinity. And again, this team down to their last shot. This is it. We'll see if they can make something miraculous happen. But again, at some point, you gotta find a way to end the pain. Tell doing what he does best, finding those opening bloods, but gets traded out 2-for-2 style. Mural able to find their 6th. As we see Lydia and team, they are circling and hovering. The middle of the map. Ban finds one. Kel, I don't even know how he got all the way into your sight. You got one on the rapid. Mixo and Mural holding on for dear life. He is being cornered and pinched. No. Oh my god. Shut down. All down the Mixo. Again on that deep flank.
Yeah, it's such a good position. Oh, Mixo with the kill on Lydia. The bomb is down. It's a 1v2 situation. Maybe. Oh, Storm is down too. Maybe. He missed the shot on Ben, but maybe he's gonna have a chance now. rotating back to maybe barrels could be more easier, maybe to shoot. Band, he switched to a CBR, so right now he's trying to find him as well. But yeah, definitely this looks doable for Mixo, right? He picked up 2 kills, two important kills this round, and this could look very, very good. But Ben is quite close. He is watching, he saw him, and he missed the shots right now. They are both mid, and he's not giving up. His sniper, Mixo, with a kill on Ben, managed to finally clutch up a round and, you know, show us that he doesn't really want to lose, you know?
No, doesn't really want to lose. I mean, this team hasn't put up numbers good enough since the first round in order to say that. Right now, they are just prolonging the inevitable. Unless we start to see... I wouldn't say that would be momentum. I would say this would just be a little bit of a boost. Can they prolong the inevitable? Ice opening up the first blood. 2 across right in front of Mixo. Able to get a shot on 1. Able to take down another. Gets the follow-up. 2 down. Band able to find... the demon to take him down on the B site. Maybe that was momentum. Maybe this is the spark that they needed. Maybe that was the round that they needed to wake up, because, again, they've got the player advantage. 2v4 here for Detel and Band. But clutches have been all so popular on the left-hand side of the screen. Top side.
Oh.
Mural's there holding down the fort here in the spawn side of wood. Detel trying to collect the bomb and get out. Not happening. Kill. Says, yeah, we're here to play some Search and Destroy finally. After 10 rounds, we're here.
We are here, you know. We are here, but it took some time. But again, they need to pick up 3 more flawless rounds, right? And I don't know what to say. Right now, they're gonna push. Data is trying to push towards the A side. I feel like this aggressive push gonna help. We have just 2 players close to A. We have 1 in trailer. Oh, 1 A long. Kill. Got the first kill, but Data is there to pick up the refrag. The trailer kill from Data. Oh my god, he managed to get that kill, but again, he was behind the bomb. He had that cover. And right now, it's a 2v2 situations. Ice picks up a Band, getting some shots in Storm, but didn't really manage to, you know, secure the kill. And right now Mixo is trying to do what he did earlier. We really need to see another clutch from your side, Mixo, but he got shut down by Datal. He read him so well, and right now Ice in a 1v3 situation, 20 more seconds on the clock, and I feel like this round is lost.
Yeah, this one's it. Last player, last hope. Ice, do something crazy for us. Put somebody on a t-shirt.
Oh. No.
Gets tossed in a trash can. 7-3. Absolutely dumpstered there. Performance not necessarily on point. We all have our good days. We have our off days. That was an off day performance there for the side of Evolves. On the flip side, things Panic. Flawless to a T. Minus 1 or 2 rounds there in the Search or Destroy. That first round, I mean, it was pretty dominant, right? I think that's the round that they've really earned. Obviously, the 1v3 came through, and that was rightfully earned as well. And then the next round, again, earned completely. But that's about it. Everything just kind of out of sync, out of touch, just not necessarily the kind of performance you wanted to debut here in Challengers, and it's not going to make the cut for a regular season bid as well. Detel coming through, eclipsing Lydia as a top spot. 12 kills on board, you sneaky, sneaky dog. Lydia, though, absolutely beautiful performance there to Search or Destroy. Had some clutches to go along with it. Ended up with 11, and Panic are booking their tickets to the main show. If you missed out on all the action today, you missed out on quite a few. One of the matchups we did not get to see, though, as I'll show it on the screen for everyone, was the Zidium and Pegasus one. Zidium gets the freebie as we see our first match of the day take place there for Tamaz and Void. Tamaz taking down Void 2-0. Atomic coming through with a beautiful game number 3 victory, 2-0 win. That control absolutely clutched it on the attacking round themselves. Evil Else not putting a dent in the army of Panic. Panic going to be moving on, and we've got some stacked qualifier teams, but the competition not necessarily all there.
Yeah. Enjoy the second game, you know, that we had, because we sent us to a third, you know, to a third game, right? But overall, it was pretty, I could say, fast night, right? A pretty fast first day here, right? So I'm sad, you know, that we didn't have time to cast more, but I know you have NA, and if you guys want to watch NA, it's gonna be later on, right? You're gonna cast, and it's gonna be Zoom too, so it's gonna be awesome. You should not miss that. I think it's gonna be on your channel when the verdict, and if you want
right.
to see some more action, you
That's
just
right.
need to be here, right? And
yeah.
I might try to be here if I'm not gonna leave. But yeah, no, I saw someone ask the price. Verdict, can you show what is the price pool?
I
Tell us
don't.
about it.
I don't think I have. Okay, I have the graphics now, so give me just a moment. What I will say is I do get that taken care of. We will be having this season split on 2 channels for NA. So if you're going to be joining us for Challengers tonight, which is going to be on my channel Thursday, Bobby is back, baby. That's right, baby is long ways from, you know, having to be held and rocked to sleep at night. So Bobby will be able to have a little bit more freedom. Obviously, everyone's excited to see him back and joining us too. I'm excited about it as well. He is back on the throne for Thursday nights. I will be casting with him, but the spot where you can catch all the action will be 100% with him on his channel. So, changing up the screen here, should be good to go here in just a second. Bam! I think that's it. Yep, that's it. $1,300 prize pool, $720 for first place, $300 for second, $180 for third. Special awards that are, I mean, yet to be determined yet. We kind of made a little bit of improv for last season. $100 on the line, so $1,300 in total. And Deanna will be casting EU with us up until the 21st, where, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, Dave will be back in his infamous prime state full-time now, as he will be joining us both for EU and NA. EU full-time and then NA on Tuesday night. So Deanna will be host still, right? Hopefully. Yes, maybe. Yay! All right, so we're gonna have the gang back in full effect, and it should be a good time.
I miss Dave.
I know.
I miss Dave.
Wow, he's an acquired taste. Let me tell you that. It takes a while to get used to him, but afterwards you just hate when he's not around.
Yes, he was the first one with who I casted from here, because, you know, I started casting Mobile Mayhem Girls, and, you know, he taught me so much, and I'm like just so happy that he's back. I missed him.
All right, well, we miss you, Dave. We can't wait to have you back. 21st, he'll be back in full effect. But that's a long ways from now, so we're actually going to get geared up for, as you know, we've mentioned earlier, this is the end of the stream. This is the end of the line. We don't get to go any further, but we will be back live at 8 p.m. Eastern time for North America. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall return back Tuesdays and Thursdays at, I think, 9 p.m. Central Eastern time in observation of Ramadan. So if you are participating or celebrating that holiday, obviously, we want to give you your time to, you know, break your fast. So much respect to that as well. Supercasting. Thank you, Venture. Vintu will absolutely be back for some more. I've got to cut and dip now, as we are going to get geared for raid. We'll be joining you back on Thursday for EU, but again, NA action right around the corner at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Till then, we'll catch you later.
Perfect.